He might come in the spring. He said he would.
That's what I'm talking about.
What's up, everybody? It's a Nice Guy Andy podcast. You know what we do. We watch wrestling. But tonight, we're having a comedian, a real comedian from California in here. Michael Gilkison? Did I say it right?
You said it perfectly.
Hell yeah.
And it's a couple things. I'm a Kentucky boy who's been in California the last 11 years. So I always claim Kentucky.
Hell yeah.
And like we can still talk wrestling. I don't want people to be pissed off like, this guy fucking ruining the wrestling shit, coming on here with his bullshit comedy stories.
What about that heckler that you destroyed about 7 years ago?
Oh,
I watched
shit.
that deal, too.
Oh, my gosh. You dove deep.
I did.
Which heckler was it?
I forget what bit it was, but this heckler was giving you shit, so you responded back in kind. Gave him shit, and that shut him down.
Yeah. God, there's been I've been doing it 11 years. There's been so many people mess with you, and you just have to fucking just handle it.
It's like they don't understand that it's a comedy, that you're giving them stand up, and they should shut their mouth and just enjoy and laugh.
Sometimes hecklers are fun, probably, right? And sometimes they suck, or do they suck all the time?
Well, it's different than like somebody trying to talk to you during your shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like I think that's not. I mean, I talked right back. I'll just talk right back, and if I want to move on, I think I talked to you during Sam's show. We were talking a little bit. I was like,
you talked, and then like I think you asked a question or something.
I was like, let's talk after the show.
yeah.
And also, Aaron Rose,
no,
our wrestling commentator, knows you.
Oh, he's a good buddy, man, and a hell of a trumpet player. I bet
Aaron?
people don't know. Do people know that he's a good trumpet player?
Aaron
We
Rose?
didn't know until now.
We were in the band together. Aaron Rose and I.
What?
I was
Really?
a tuba player.
I didn't know he played the trumpet. He never said anything about playing the trumpet, did he?
He was an amazing
not
trumpet
really.
player. We bullshit. We were in the band together, man. There was like a naked chick from a Hustler magazine in our bass drum. Rest in peace. A couple of the drummers, they were like, "Hey, look in this hole in the bass drum," and I looked in the hole, and it was a naked chick with an afro bush, dude.
I
Hell yeah.
appreciate that.
Afro bush.
Afro bushes are great.
I was shocked. I was like, look at the bush on this chick.
You'd rather have the lawn mower mowed, or would you like the little bush over there?
Well, I'm an equal opportunity employer here.
I like bush on top and little clean down the bottom there, you know?
Back when I had my beard, it'd be cool to like connect them and do some like human caterpillar shit.
Like like Velcro or something, right?
It's like you're watching a movie with blinders on.
I
Horse
guarantee
blinders
that
on.
was the best part of that drum set, was just picking this out there and be like, oh,
what?
That's awesome.
You'd catch the rhythm after that.
Yeah, he was like, it was so awesome. He was like, he like threw a dip in. He's like, I want to show you something. It's like, God, I don't know. He's like, look in here, look in the. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
He's like, just do it, and I did. And I was like, what?
Oh.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Secret compartment there, right?
I liked that you guys were talking about. I was listening to the last episode, Scary Movie.
Yep.
Like that was so awesome, and I thought of a cool story. I was seeing, you know how Dave Chappelle released 2 specials and then 2 more.
Yep.
Well, between the first 2, he performed in San Francisco. So I went there, and I actually, bought a ticket and stuff. And I went there, and I meet this, like, nerdy-looking white dude. And I'm like, okay, what's his deal? And he's like, I'm a writer. Like, he said it like that. He landed hard on the T.
Yeah.
I'm a writer. So I look him up later, and guess what? He's been writing with Marlon Wayans since In Living Color.
Oh,
wow, okay.
Yeah, his name was Phil Bowman, I think.
Oh,
nice.
Cool. I'm
And
a
like
bike tire.
Dave walked up to him after. Dude, that was the night I met Chappelle.
Yeah.
And it was super fucking cool because my buddy Chris Riggins, who's in my movie The Finish Line, Chris was opening for Dave that night. So we were all there till 4 o'clock in the morning because he's working shit out. It was between the specials. And he was saying shit that wasn't in the special. You know how he said, like, what did he say? He's like, oh, yeah, I got news for you, poor whites. The rich whites, oof, they say some bad shit about you at dinner parties. So
I bet.
that made this special, but what didn't make this special was he was talking about poor whites like eating fast, and like I'm like that too. I would eat fast. You're like, oh. I like shove the food in my mouth. I'm afraid somebody's gonna take it.
Yeah.
And it must have just been too much for him to mention on that, like because he was talking about feeding his son's friends.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was a cool story. I had to mention that.
That was a cool story because we and Beat Money, we just talking about scary movies, horror movies, and we just ended up talking about scary movies the most because that's one of the best parodies ever had.
He's going to have another one this Sunday.
That's the guy. He was like, I'm a writer. I'm like, you talk about jerking off and shooting your cum onto this girl and making her stick to the ceiling. You need a writer for that.
Exactly. Also,
the hard R, right?
But also, you need a
Writer.
writer for the scene where the girl's going to get Facebooked by a ghost that just happens to stick his wiener inside her mouth.
Writer.
Writer.
I'm a writer.
And I like to write penis fellatio scenes.
Ride her.
And it also gave him crabs. I don't know how ghosts can get crabs, but there you go.
You need a writer for that.
Writer for that.
Someone who knows the stuff.
Well, Jericho win the championship? He did, didn't he?
Yep, it was stupid.
Just now, or he's had it?
Just now.
Okay.
Whoa.
Jericho
They gave
just
him
won
the
the Ring
title.
of Honor championship. He's twice Ring of Honor champion, I think.
Yep, and Leon Lexington said, "What's up, guys?"
What's up? Leon was
Leon, what up, playa?
my son that was with me.
Oh, Leon. Nice, man.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, he is.
Do they know how we met? Have you told them about
No,
the
I haven't
show?
said anything. You want to tell him? Or should I tell him?
Well,
I met you opening up for Sam Tripoli up at, what's the place called?
so Never Say Die Bar.
Never Say Die
In,
Bar.
Louisville,
In Louisville, Kentucky.
And yeah, my buddy Sam, who's fucking great guy,
He's awesome, man.
he was like,
He's so fucking funny, dude.
oh,
And I don't know why, every time I go see him somewhere, it's like a small venue. I mean, it's like a small little group, which I love. I love it better than going to like a big, opera house or.
I love them all.
Yeah.
We had like 800 to 1,000 people when Eddie Bravo performed in Northern California, I got to do
was
that.
Was he playing music or stand up?
No, it was stand-up show.
Eddie was doing stand up.
Yeah, so
I know he's got an album out, right?
Eddie does?
Eddie's got
Oh,
yeah,
sweet.
yeah,
I
Eddie
mean, he's
does.
a talented guy.
Yeah.
Fucking sweetheart, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Eddie was like, Sam, they don't fucking know Michael, so you go out, say hi to him, and then bring up Michael. So Sam went up. He's like, hey, coming up, Michael. And then I brought up XG.
Yeah.
And then XG, he brought up Sam, and then I forget what the order went.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so much fun.
Cool, man.
And then any show too. I love stand up so much.
I do.
5,
I love
10, 200, 300.
When I get to be in the audience and I get to be like in a little small place like that with like somebody like the Sam Tripoli, which I mean, I love the guy. I like listen to all his podcasts. He's probably one of the reasons why I do podcasting. And he's on the wall here,
Oh yeah.
He's the king. He's
Going
the king
deep,
of podcasts.
homeboy.
What has he got, like freaking 5 podcasts?
Yep.
A lot.
Yeah.
So I first met him is a really funny story. I was you guys heard of the Ice House in Pasadena?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that's where Rogan started his podcast. Is at the Ice House.
Uh-huh.
And anyway, I went to a show, like an audition type showcase thing, and this guy, he was like an old dude, and he was really weird. He was like, wise guy, eh? Like that type of guy. And he had us audition. He was like, no microphone.
Is that the guy that run the place in Pasadena? Is that what
It
you're talking
turns
about?
out he just had a Saturday showcase.
Okay.
So he just had like an 8 o'clock show Saturday night once a month.
So is that how it works? Like, I know that like Rogan will have a show, and then Sam will have a show on Friday night. Like, so they book the shows.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like pecking order Olympics. Like once you get to a certain level in LA, they'll want to sell tickets
from your.
And somebody like Sam, he's sold out like 100 Comedy Store shows Tuesday nights. Tuesday nights in LA are like Saturday nights in any other city, except even better because all these guys, they're doing Thursday through Sunday shows on the weekend. And what do they? Then they fly back Monday. Monday's travel. So then they're all back in LA Tuesday night. And that's when Sam just brings in everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, I want to get out there and see those. And you were saying this guy brung you up?
Oh, yeah. So I was newer to LA, and I was like, I'm going to do this showcase. So it was weird not having a microphone. It was a dick move. I didn't like that. And I convinced this guy. He was like, this is bullshit. I hate it. I'm like, just stick around, dude. Let's hear his feedback and what he has to say. And then he picked the guy that did it. So then he got to me, and he was like, I'm not picking you. I'm like, whoa, why? Why are you not picking me?
Exactly.
And he's like, your jokes don't have setups and punchlines. I go, the Weinstein joke was a setup and punchline. I said, this girl came up to me in the Comedy Store. She said, what do you do? I'm a comedian. And then I said, she goes, oh, good for you. Reach for the stars. And I go, no, that's what got Harvey Weinstein in trouble.
Yeah.
So that was a setup punchline.
Yep.
How many minutes was he having you do?
5.
5 minutes?
Yeah, 5. So I was like really pissed about that. He's like, you should just do more jokes about like traffic in LA. And I'm like, child trafficking? Like, you fucking asshole. So I go back to the Comedy Store, and I'm with a few of my buddies, and I'm just fucking venting. I'm like pissed. I'm like, this guy's bullshit. He's fucking like Weinstein. Because I'm like, like a Kentucky guy, and I'm like very reserved. I'm polite. I don't take no shit. I don't give it. But this guy. So I was just venting, and then Sam looks over, and I didn't even know who he was, and he comes over, and he's like, dude, it's okay, man. This one time in Vegas, shit happened to me. This guy is like Fremont Street or this or that, and he like built me up, and I was like, hey, I'm Michael, man. He's like, oh, I'm Sam Tripoli. Oh, I've heard of you.
How long ago was that?
Oh man, I think
years ago, or
it was like 2017-ish.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
So you've known Sam since then.
Yeah, out in LA, and then that was when him and because I was pitching a podcast too. He was like, you need to have Jason Tebow on, and I interviewed Jason Tebow, and me and Tebow just became like really good buds.
Yeah, he seems like a really cool guy. He's got like really like cool like the shit he says is just outrageous.
Oh, it's hilarious. My Once Upon a Time in Malibu comedy album.
Yeah.
It's mostly just like Teeb's take on stuff.
Yeah. Cause
like somebody said Brett Erickson, he's dating Carrie Mitchell, who's the main bartender at Joe's Comedy Mothership.
Yeah.
And Brett like looked at me and he looked at Teeb. And Teeb's, older than me. I was younger, and I'm thicker now. I like it, but whatever.
Yeah.
I was shaved.
We're all thick.
And he's like, Dad. He's like, hey, Tebow, this is you when you were young and hopeful. And then this is you in the future, kid. Because he had his 5 o'clock shadow in and shit. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, so he was just on a roll. We saw it. Oh my god, that whole album. I'll just like you have to listen to the whole thing because it really
is
doesn't.
It on YouTube?
It's on iTunes and I think Spotify too.
Is that the one you're singing in?
No. That's a record I cut during the pandemic.
Yeah, pandemic. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I know? All comedians can sing. It's just something. Every comedian's been able to sing a song.
I will say this.
Eddie Murphy.
A friend of mine said, hey, musicians are funnier than comedians.
Yeah.
And I can vouch for that.
Some of them are, yeah.
Like I don't know, man. Like I know a few Michael Jackson producers. They're funny dudes.
Yeah.
and especially
So being out in
jazz shit.
being out in California, you just run into like celebrities all the time. Is it just like they're just all over the place, just like normal people, like just everywhere?
It's not quite.
Not
and
like
yes,
not like I'm not talking about movie stars.
Yes
I'm talking
and
about
no.
like in the medium, in the middle kind of celebrities.
Well, okay,
because like you're talking like
yes,
you're talking about Tebow and Sam and all those guys, just like they're your buddies, like they're Johnny, me and Johnny hanging out, but like they're celebrities to me.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah. I could totally see that.
Yeah.
But I'm just glad that they were my friends and they were nice to me but like to go off of that a little bit, yes and no. By yes, like my son was a baby then. He was like 1 or 2. And I lived at the Guitar Center at Sunset and Sunset and La Brea-ish. So I lived there. I'd put my son to bed, and about 10 o'clock he'd be asleep, and I'd go to the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
So I was there every night. I'd try to do a spot. I'd do spots at the Dojo of Comedy that my buddy Trevor Kevilo does.
I've heard of that.
I got to shout out Trevor Kevilo.
Yeah.
He's doing the shows in Milwaukee and Chicago and Texas and all over. And just, that's a separate thing.
Did you share the
show?
Okay.
But anyway, my wife never got to go to the Comedy Store.
Because she's watching the baby.
Yeah, because she's watching the baby in Hollywood. That's what I want. I had eyes on him at all. I'm like, you protect this child at all costs. It's like, I want to do stand-up and pursue my goals, but he's number one. He is number. So anyway, her sister comes to town, and I'm like, oh, shit, you could go.
Yeah.
So we go, and I'm explaining shit to her. And my favorite thing to do is there's a belly room sign, like on the patio. And I always show people the back of the belly room sign. There's a bullet hole there.
Uh-huh.
Don Barris, who is a great guy, great comedian, they were going to like get rid of it. But he was like, no, that's history because Sam Kinison was up at Mitzi's house that's up the hill, and the sign's down here. And Sam shot at Dice Clay. Sam Kinison, not Sam Tripoli. Yeah. Tripoli didn't shoot anybody.
Yeah, I've heard this. I've heard this story. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, it's like I'm telling the story, and my wife's like amazed. But I'm like, whoa, you're not like into comedy stuff like me. Yeah. She goes, Michael, you see that in the parking lot? That's fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh wow.
So DiCaprio had his hat on. He was all, and then the fucking dipshit. I was probably a great guy. I don't know him. He played Freddie Mercury in the Queen movie.
Yeah.
That guy was floating by. That guy was walking by. So this was, remember Dave's Belly Room special, the Equanimity Bird Complex?
Yeah.
They were shooting that. Tiffany Haddish was there, so they were pulling them in the parking lot up the steps to the thing.
Nice.
And in the back bar, my buddy who was working security that night, he's like, Michael, you can't come into the back bar. And I was like, whatever. So Teeb, I'm hanging out with Teeb, and Teeb, is showing the Richard Pryor Coke mirror in the main room and this and that. Yeah. We're walking around. So the back bar, he's like, I want to get another fucking whiskey. He's like, come on. So I walk in, and my security guard buddy's like, hey, man. I'm like, Teeb said, and I'm going. And I brought my wife in. And fucking Robert Pattinson was back there.
Nice. Batman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, which I got another story about him. He, like, drove around me and cut me off and was... And then I drove around him and cut him off.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're a fucking dipshit, dude. Yeah. So anyway...
Batman!
So
dipshit Batman.
Pattinson was back there. FK Twigs was back there. And she was just... I was like, it's not like this every night.
Yeah.
But Chappelle was there. And when Chappelle's there, you don't know... Chappelle in L.A.
Was she mad at you, like, thinking that was like that every night? Like, this is like this every night? You leave me home with a baby, motherfucker?
No, but
That would have been funny, though. A well-played story.
it was more like, what the fuck are you doing? Is this even amounting to anything?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I
you're
get that
just
about the
spinning your
podcast all the
wheels
time.
here.
I get that about this podcast all the time. When my wife's like,
Like, what the fuck? Like, what is actually happening here?
yeah, you're going over there
And-
just
and for
getting
good
drunk every
reason.
night.
And for good reason, yeah.
Are you not getting as famous as them?
By the way, there's a camera right there too. So
Yep.
there's this camera and then there's that camera. So
we're
we're live on Instagram.
and
here.
I'm sweating
you're
because
cool.
I'm not drinking for anybody.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Because
We got a fan.
that's another story. But yeah, early into comedy,
How
like
about that?
early into comedy, this guy tried to roofie me. Oh, that's
Oh,
Oh,
man.
really?
The guy tried to root for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He tried to, like, he was a butthole surfer.
Did he just said, wow, I'm going to get some of that meat.
He's gonna take you home with him, huh?
For Franklin Pryor's probably tired of me telling the story. That's Richard Pryor's son.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, do you think this guy tried to roofie me? he's like, most definitely, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
And it turned out to
Is
be.
he a stand-up comedian too?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I didn't know
yeah.
that.
Yeah, he
I didn't
is.
know that.
Yeah, he's serving our country right now. So thank you for your service.
Okay,
Shout out
that's
to
right.
him. Shout out to him. But God, these fucking guys look
Yeah,
scary.
that's the Black
Yep,
Pope.
Malachi
That's
Black and them.
That's
Those are the people that watch Don Barris at 2:00 in the morning when Dave's in the belly room doing his
Yes.
special.
And they're also fun, they were also very funny people because one time I saw YouTube actually bring Malachi Black in there and he was talking about a girl on her period. He's like, oh Lord.
We are watching wrestling, guys, too. So we're talking
I don't know
comedy,
about
talking
you guys.
wrestling.
I go hard in the paint.
You like,
That's right.
You like wrestling?
That's what Aries Spears said to me. My
Next-
first spot at the Comedy Store. I
We'll have
said,
to take you to some of the local wrestling shows.
dude, I would love to go. I grew up. I had all the figures. I had the WCW ring. I had the WWF ring. I had all the.
Do you keep up with the new stuff?
Nah, I'm freaking terrible.
Look at those guys. They're just kind of like those are.
Oh man,
That guy-
those are
were
key
they
moves.
were
That
they
guy
the
needs-
hooded guys? Oh no, they're
those
against the hooded
these
guys.
these guys are just going to get squashed. You can tell that these are just local talent here, and these guys are just going to get crushed.
I don't know, dude. Those guys in the corner, they may be little, but they're fucking like New Zealand All Blacks, like footy.
They
That's
come
not a
to whoop some
racist
ass.
thing. That's the actual name of the footy team.
Yeah.
Yep, that's their actual tag team name.
Yep. Told you.
never mind.
Oh,
I
roundhouse.
told you they're getting squashed. That dude's just out.
Now someone tried to take them
Yeah,
out.
that's
What?
Malachi. That's Malachi Black, and that's Brody King over there. And
They're
then
a
that's,
cult.
Buddy Murphy over there. Is it Buddy Murphy he goes by now?
Yes, Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy.
No, Buddy Matthews.
Buddy Matthews. Yeah.
Buddy Matthews is in the ring right now.
No, that's,
that's Malachi
Black. Yeah,
And then Buddy Matthews and Brody King are on the outside. They're a cult.
yeah.
They recruit
Like for
people.
real or
Yes, they're a cult. It's called House of Black.
House of Black.
They
Oh,
got
my God.
a female with them that usually comes out with them too.
Yeah, look
Her
at how
name's called
fucking.
Julia Hart.
Look how jacked
See-
that motherfucker is, man.
the difference between that story I was telling about the celebs at the Comedy Store and these guys is that these guys are openly in cults.
Yeah,
Yep.
is that right?
Very
Probably.
Is that secret cults of these?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm afraid to say anything.
Sam knows.
Yeah, it's a scary thing to probably think
That
that
guy-
maybe they do have
That guy
cults.
right there, man.
Are your fans? Are they cool? Like,
Oh yeah,
Oh, they're
We're-
cool.
Yeah, we can say whatever we want to, man. Just
Just
I
tell
wonder
you.
about
just
wrestling.
be. Don't say the N word and be nice to the gays. Is what I always say.
Well, I do that anyway.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what I was wondering is like Owen Hart. I got to thinking about that again.
Yeah.
I was like, that sounds sketchy.
Yeah,
It does.
Like I don't. Let me see. I want to know the real story with that.
Me too.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
like I
because
want to
Because
know.
this man was a piece of shit because his reason for Kadir show is like, well, I would have wanted the show to go on. I'm thinking, you wasn't the one
He
that
died
fell
at-
75 feet, you fucking idiot.
He died in the ring there, and the blood was like on the ring, and they still wrestled.
And
So
also
what does that
there was a
sound
dent.
like? Does
I
that
know,
not
right?
sound like some Mayan Aztec shit?
Death
It
cult
does.
shit. I'm going to go get an L8. You want an L8 or water?
I'll take a water if you don't
I got
mind.
water. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
thank
take
you.
it late.
Anyway,
Your mom said.
But
you guys go on your little rinky-dink bullshit
Yeah,
podcast.
I think so.
but if you think about it, it does sound like they sacrificed Owen Hart, because Vince McMahon, he wasn't going to stop that show, and to this day his story is, well, if it was me that fell 75 feet into the ring, I would have continued the show.
There you go.
I thought to myself, motherfucker, you didn't fall 75 feet
And isn't it like the what was the name of their?
over
They
the
were
edge.
they were in Calgary. They're from Calgary, Alberta, and is the Lions Den is where they trained.
It is.
No.
So no,
the
did I
Lions-
messed that up.
The
Lions
Den
Den is what's the name's Kim Shamrock's place.
This
It's
is
the
dungeon.
The dungeon. That's
by
what
the
it's
way,
called.
this is why no one's heard of me. It's
Yeah.
because like like the Illuminati would fucking kill me because
The
I
Illumi-
would tell
the-
all their shit.
the Illuminati-
like, they don't want me. Like fuck.
Me,
Like
But
me
you
and
know
Johnny
what?
sat here and talked to Illuminati one day, didn't we,
Yeah,
Johnny?
we did. They were trying
called
their best
us.
to recruit Andy.
They called.
They're like, sir,
The dude
I
called
need
me
you
on
to
the
do this,
phone,
this.
and then we were here, and I was like, dude, let's just put him on. We put him on, and we was like
what
talking.
did he say?
He's like, oh, we were going to give you. I'm like, I'm waiting for that million. He's like,
He's Indian. He sounds
yeah,
Indian.
he sounded Indian. Like, we're going to, I was like, I'm waiting for that. They promised me like $1 million, didn't they?
Yep.
And I was like, just send it. I'm joining. I'm up. I'm in.
They're making me think it's like everybody now.
Like, I'm
like
in,
the
dude.
Indian dudes. Like,
Yeah.
are you guys cold calling millions a day? And
And then you got the ones
I was
that's
like, send that million. I'm in.
they be like,
You just fucking bought me,
you join
baby.
the Illuminati, you get sacrificed.
you don't
get
dance with the
sacrificed.
devil. The devil dances with you.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah,
remember
right.
that.
I'm
one.
like,
Hey, Leon Lexington
the
has a
Illuminati
question for you.
calls, man. You got to join. Huh?
Leon Lexington has a question. He said, "Is the Comedy Store haunted?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just thinking of Eleanor Kerrigan. She's been there a long time.
She opens for Dice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She opens for Dice a lot.
Yeah.
Fucking
I love that guy,
hilarious.
man.
Great woman.
She was on, I think I seen her on Theo Vaughn's podcast, and she's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Theo, great guy. Teeb was probably bullshitting me, but he's like, Theo's my favorite comedian of 2017. You're my favorite of 2018. I was like, dude, fucking stop.
Yeah.
Like that was so, I don't know, it was bullshit.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So Jeff Scott, he was the Comedy Store historian. He was the keyboard player. We lost him during the pandemic. Not to, I don't know what it was. He had this. Okay, fuck. I'm laughing because I smoked pot with him so many times, and he likes the history.
Yeah.
And he knows the history, and like people would come back there that always weren't invited. Like it's a thing, like to be like me and you guys. If we're at the store in L.A.,
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I know these guys. We're going to Sacred Ground. I'm gonna show them where people would smoke pot before the show, and like where everybody hangs out. And you could be back there with like if us three go, it's just us three talking. If I see somebody I know, you can talk to them. It's just like an unwritten rule type of thing. And then Bill Burr could be over there smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
And you leave Bill Burr alone, and you leave whoever else you see back there alone.
Yeah.
So anyway, Jeff he just wanted his place to sit and smoke pot. So he would pass his joint to somebody that like wasn't supposed to be back there. And he'd take a big hit, and they're just getting like super paranoid, and he'd go, "I have AIDS, by the way."
Oh, wow.
And he did. He really did have AIDS. So that's why I wasn't laughing at him having
This
AIDS.
is the funny joke.
It was about him messing
Doing
with
that.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
doing that. But anyway, yeah, he would
He passed
tell.
away. That's the piano player that passed away.
Yeah, he passed away. The other one's in Nashville. I was never there on Sundays, but yeah, there are stories about it being haunted and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll try to think of a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, most definitely. There's some like, I don't know.
Did you hear about that
Did you
haunted
meet,
story that I told?
The haunted story you told?
Yeah, about the porcelain doll that my dad set middle of the room because it hated my cousin Stephanie so bad that Dad was like, "All right, we're gonna figure this shit out." grabs it off the counter, and he sits it down inside the middle of the room, and then he says, "Stephanie, come in here." When she walks through that door, the motherfucking porcelain doll just levitates up, spins around real fast before falling back down. She got the hell out of there.
Dang.
Everyone saw it.
Oof.
There's some things you just can't explain.
Man.
And that's one of them.
That is. Yeah, I don't know, there's some spooky stuff going on there for sure.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if there is something haunting the Comedy Store, maybe it's a bunch of comedians that have passed on, and they're like, we're going to fuck with these people just for the hell of it. Because they're comedians. I'd like to think that because...
I would think so, too. I'd like to think Brody Stevens is messing with people.
Yeah, Brody. I wanted to ask you
And he
about
gets
him.
kicked out of that.
Was you around? Did you meet Brody?
Yeah. I got to hang with Brody.
Yeah.
I wish I was more real and authentic with him.
Yeah.
Because, like, he was... We talk conspiracy theory stuff. Stuff. But then he actually... being a comedian, was trying to crack a joke with him and be funny. And it, like, pissed him off and hurt his feelings. So he, like, quit talking to me.
Yeah.
And I could, like, feel it. And what it was it was when that movie Skyscraper was out.
Yeah.
And it was right by the, I forget that fucking hotel across the street from it. But it said, Dwayne Johnson Skyscraper. So I took a picture where it said Johnson Raper. And this was during the Me Too movement. So I was like, hey, what's up, Brody? How's it going? And he's like, good, man. It's good to see you. Like, good to see you, too.
Yeah.
It's like, did you hear that The Rock got Me Too'd? And his eyes got huge. He's like, they got The Rock? Like, he was on it, and he pulled out he was always on Twitter, and then Barris would fuck with him. Barris would be like, hey, Brody, what are you looking at over there? It's like this flight from Seattle to Hawaii. It's like, what do you think happened with that? Just fucking But Brody's, the look on his face when I showed him the picture, I was like, see, like me, approve of me, be my friend. He like looked at me, he was like, dude, you just killed my dog right in front of me.
Really?
Yeah, he walked off and he was pissed.
So, like, being a comedian, he didn't know that was a joke? I mean...
Yeah, it's
he was an odd guy, though, right?
Well, it's kind of weird because, like, with comedians, you want to be serious, too. Like, around, like, you want to be real. You don't always want to be on, per se.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. But part of me is, like, I am on a lot. That is me, being me.
That's what we do.
I am on.
Like, that's how we are like around here. We're just fucking goofing all the time with each other. You know, that's how I'm serious with my friends. I fucking goof with them all the time.
Yeah, you rip on them and you but yeah, it's also good to be real sometimes too. Like, hey, you know, this happened, and I really take my hat off.
So comedians don't want you to, like, you know, like when you're talking to comedians in the back, you don't want to be like being goofy. You just want, like, they want you to be serious with each other.
Not in the back. He actually, I did try to say hi to it. That's how I knew he was mad at me in the back. He's like, someone's on stage performing now. Because you want to do it outside on the patio or somewhere else.
Yeah.
And just, you know, like, catch up. And I do have to take my hat off. Like, when we all found out that he died, the day that he died, everybody on the lineup at the Comedy Store, they all had to do their spots. And everyone on the lineup, they were friends with Brody, and they were destroyed. Yeah. But they had to go up and do their bit, and
I remember when that happened. I listen to Tinfoil Hat all the time, and Sam talked about it quite a bit. You know.
Yeah.
So
I was there. I was lucky enough to get invited, and it was really special. And Teeb was actually walking with Angelo and Duncan Trussell. And I pulled over to give him. I didn't see who.
Duncan.
I didn't see who is Duncan. I wore this hat tonight because of Duncan. Duncan told me not to throw this hat away.
Okay.
It's I guess it's an Eagles hat, but like breast cancer thing.
Uh huh.
So
heck yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, and it's like it feels good too. It's
Yeah,
like satin or velvet, or you can touch it.
Woo!
You can touch it.
That's
like some panties on your head.
That's a good looking hat.
He's got a hat made
I
out of
know.
He got a hat made out of pink panties on his
Yeah,
head.
I know,
Jimmy.
right?
I know.
Pink lace panties.
Only I can smell them though,
Hell yeah.
because it's a personal thing.
That's the benefits.
Yeah. I like
But,
Duncan. I like Duncan. He had that show on Netflix, was really cool.
Yeah.
What was it called? Magic something? I don't know.
Oh, that was a show he created.
Yeah, the cartoon one.
I just know, and I'm sure him and Teeb have talked about it. They used to go to Big Sur in California, and they would drop acid together. They like drop.
Nice.
They like put in their eyes. Like that's how they would do it.
Damn.
That was their acid story. And I was gonna tell my acid story on a podcast, but people were like, "Oh, one acid story is all the same," and I was like, "No, they're not,
You
dude.
can tell your ass.
Yeah,
Like,
you
what
can
the
tell
fuck?
on here.
We got.
Dude, you guys would appreciate it because I did it at Rupp Arena."
Oh shit!
Nice.
Yeah.
At a basketball game.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like all the gurus say, they're like, it's about place and space. Do it when you're in a good headspace. Well, I was
Yeah.
getting divorced.
Yeah.
And then they're like, don't do it around a lot of people. 38,000 people
That's right.
for Ohio or Cleveland State in Kentucky.
Yeah.
And then the second one, it was when the Harrison twins were playing. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I've never watched a basketball game on acid with twins, and you're like,
What's going on?
okay, what's happening here? Like, I've never watched a basketball game sober with twins on there. Like,
Exactly.
whoa,
You a big Kentucky
fucking
fan?
twins, man.
Big Kentucky fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same here.
Even football. I'm a Kentucky. I tell the best basketball fans by the football fans.
Yeah.
Like if you're like as a kid, I was at the last game of the year, Tennessee, and they had stacks of tickets that they couldn't even give away.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I would go to those games, and yeah,
So
I
you like
get
basketball in general?
basketball, and my aunt had tickets, and she would give us the shitty ones. Like I went and saw Canusis.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, "What's a Canusis?" Like, I don't know, but
know
you
they're
got
winning.
good
Find
seats.
out.
You know they're winning that night.
You're not getting an SEC ticket without. I've always known about pecking orders,
Yeah.
probably from just like my family and shit, from them being like, "Okay, no, these games are reserved for the, more successful family members."
Exactly. Yeah.
But no, wrestling. I went
You get EKU when Kentucky's playing EKU.
no Canusis
or Western
least-
Kentucky.
At least you've heard of those schools. I
Yeah.
was like, "What's a Canusis?"
What the hell's Canusis?
Like, is that
That's where they teach you how to use a canoe.
Is that what the Illuminati tries to do to you when they initiate you? You're like,
Yep.
we got to Canusis him.
We got to
before
send
That's right. And then whenever you ask, they're like, you don't want to know.
It's where they jerk off your balls while they're fingering your asshole. And
That's called a Canusis.
And then they call it the
Yeah.
human
That would be
space.
a Canusis. wouldn't it?
Canusis, you're like, what the fuck? Who's
That's-
jacking my balls off?
That's quite a
I didn't even
Canusis.
know you could jack my balls off.
Quite a Canusis you're in there.
And then they be tell you, well, now you're not part of the Illuminati.
You didn't make it for that reason.
You didn't know that? We thought you knew that. That's why we asked you to be in.
Damn it. I can't believe I'm talking about jacking my balls off with these chicks. These are such fabulous costumes.
Hell
Yes, they
yeah.
are.
That's
Man.
That's
the,
Mercedes Monet and Camille from
look at her
NWA.
legs. So she has great legs. She has great legs.
Hell yeah, she does.
I
I
mean,
didn't know her legs were that great.
I'm
Big thighs, too, for Camille.
I had the biggest crush on Sable growing up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sable, Sunny.
I was
Oh, yeah,
looking through.
Sonny
I was
was
looking through
definitely
some of my
most
stuff. I was saving stuff like back then, and I had saved that Playboy that she was in.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I have
man.
that in my house, and the China one, and the other one.
Is the page still sticking?
No, I never looked at it really.
He's gonna go home and canoose it to it
Yeah,
tonight.
canoosing.
Yes, yeah. He come like, well,
What-
now I definitely gotta check
What are
it
they
out.
doing
See
here?
why I was
Who are
missing
they
out.
facing off with here?
There's your listeners tonight. They're gonna be like, if I learned one thing from this guy,
It's called canoesis.
it's called doing the canoesis, where I
That's
jack
right.
my balls off.
And finger the asshole.
Yeah, you got
A
to
doctor's like,
there.
a doctor's listening. He's like, I'm pretty sure it's just the finger in the asshole that's causing the. You just don't want to.
That's the problem. That's what the whole canusis is.
Hey, that's what Tony right there needed.
What's
canusis?
What's the deal with this guy in the mask in the middle?
His name is called Excalibur. We call him Excrement.
He's a wrestler turned commentator.
Yep, but he wasn't no good as a wrestler, so he became the #1 commentator for AEW.
He ditched the mask.
No, he kept the mask.
Yep, he kept the mask.
He didn't wear a mask when he was wrestled, though, did he?
Did he wear? Did he wear a mask during COVID? Like, did he have to wear
that mask right there?
He had two masks.
I like him already.
When he walked in and someone's like, "Sir, you have to be wearing a mask."
He's like,
"Nah, I'm wearing a mask. Can't you see?"
In protest, he wore the mask he covered everything up but his mouth.
Do you guys deal with any like woke wrestling fans that are like, okay, guys, like we got to be part of the solution here?
I don't think there's anybody woke in Kentucky, is there? Maybe
I've seen maybe one or two.
Maybe Berea College, maybe.
It's definitely the college woke.
Berea College is full of woke bitches.
Oh man,
they're like, you can't be doing that here. That's so bad for the community. You're not even helping it out.
It's like it's a wrestling show.
And they'll complain, they'll be like, this promotes the devil. I can't believe you even watch this stupid shit.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you know it's fake, right?
Just talking about it.
People are like, it's fake, right? It's fake.
If you're sitting in a movie theater watching a fucking Marvel movie, you're watching some deals with the devil right on the screen.
Yeah.
Like, that fucking shit.
I hate when people say that. They say, it's fake. It's fake, right? And it's like,
no,
every fucking thing on TV is fake, you motherfucker.
No, it's theater.
Yeah, it's theater.
This is theater. This is much better than a fucking opera.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
sitting through an opera.
Yeah.
No, this is way better than a...
Exactly, because you got storyline. It's like better acting.
It's like stand-up. It's like stand-up comedy. A play. It's like a play, stand-up comedy, a sports event, gymnastics together. It's all that together. It's like, and they improv most of it. You know what I'm saying? They make it up as it goes. Like, you have to be creative to do that.
Think about Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan used to say your prayers, eat your vitamin, 24-inch pythons. He dropped the leg drop, hit the scoop slam on the Andre Giant Black. He almost broke my back. It tore a leg out of my back and he died 3 months later. But he died in 1993, actually.
Yeah.
But that's professional wrestling. It's buried in an actual opera or a play because you get to interact with these guys and they'll interact back. And they do a lot to entertain you, too.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to give...
We had a hallway match Sunday.
Oh, way.
We had a thing called hallway match around here. Like, we've had so many wrestlers get their ass beaten. It started out Johnny getting beat up in the hallway all the time.
And it evolved.
Like, the wrestler would just beat the shit out of Johnny. And then, like, it evolved to other wrestlers wanting to wrestle each other. And we've had several wrestlers wrestling each other in the hallways up here.
I'll show you the one that happened.
And me and Johnny had a wrestling match
recently
against each other recently.
We did.
In July.
No, June.
June or July. We had one of the
June 5th.
Yeah,
June 5th hallway match.
One of the
we were
at actual ring. That one. We had started out here, and I threw Johnny into my van.
You guys were one day from the 6-6 wrestling match.
Show him the skit that we done. The whole wrestling skit that we done in my yard.
All right, I will.
Oh my God! We had a fight. Freaking awesome.
We had a fight in our yard. We go to the wrestling events too, and we take lots of clips of the local wrestling guys, and we put it on our page, and we try to get them exposure. So we do the clips too. we give them a lot of exposure from the clips.
Yes, we do.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, see all this stuff right here. All this wrestling is us going to wrestling events.
You guys. Have you heard of a guy named Mikey Gordon?
I don't know. Was he a local guy? Is he a local wrestler?
No, he's from Missouri. I did a comedy show with him once. And I think he had a spot on WWE at one point.
Those are reels, right?
Yep.
You're looking at reels, Johnny?
Yeah, because I can't find our video.
But yeah, what I was saying was,
here
like,
it is.
to get weird for a
Is
second.
that a whole video?
Is like
Should be.
This is the whole video.
wrestling.
Hold on, turn it up a bit.
Oh shit! Who is that?
That's Johnny.
Uh-oh. Nice chair, by the way.
Thank you. That's my chair in my house.
That's the chair in my house.
I got Johnny's shirt on. Superfly Johnny Lee.
Uh-oh.
Come on! Open the door!
What are you doing, man?
You know why I'm here. Why? Because last night you took my mom on a date.
I took his mom on a date.
That girl was.
Hey, come down now. Come down. Your mom likes me. She's very cool.
Oh, but you got
You know what your mom's favorite number is? 69. 69. I really do have something for you.
surprise.
I really do.
I had to turn my head so I didn't see the bat.
Yeah.
Hold the door for me.
Yeah.
Oh!
It's raining like crazy.
Oh my gosh!
Yep, we chose to do it inside the rain.
I fell.
Oh, it's raining hard.
Yeah.
Oh, you bitch. Ow. Ow.
Oh my gosh! He's gonna give him the canusis. Oh!
This is building up to our wrestling match. We're showing Mike our wrestling.
This is Kentucky rain.
Yeah.
Yep.
You hear it beating the ground like a.
Hey, look, chokes me out.
Oh my god!
The hue and piano. The hue and piano.
Oh no! I got so sick at a party in one of those things. They twisted me up.
Oh, shit.
They like
worst
twisted it
thing.
all the way to the top, and it unwound. I had to stop it.
Me and Johnny were like, I'll tell you the story afterwards. We had to do it. It started raining. We were going to shoot this.
Yep.
We were going to shoot this, and then it started raining, and we sent the cameraman and everybody home. And I was like, Johnny, we got to do it in the rain. He's like, yeah, let's do it in the rain.
Oh, in the puddle.
Yep.
Oh, you hesitated.
Yeah, I did.
You couldn't fully commit to the puddle.
I commit to that part.
You are in.
The best part was that I did that before the shooting as well. So I could get it down pat.
I like how you could tell your crack was showing, but you went head first into the van anyway.
Yep.
That's commitment.
And then after this is when he punched me for real for snug punch.
God, give me a sign. Oh my God!
Right there, that's a real snug punch right there.
Oh my gosh! You gotta blur your license plate.
Yeah, I did. I need to. Dog.
Somebody's gonna like run your plates and be like, they're just gonna show this and they're gonna say, this guy committed a hate crime against this poor gentleman.
Against this poor fat guy.
Oh, dude, you're gonna take him in the woods and like,
Yep, he was gonna take me down to the pasture.
oh my God, that's like a total kidnapper van.
Yeah.
It really is. And it's got Nice Guy podcast written onto it, so if he were to drive off, somebody could identify it.
So, ironically enough, Michael Jackson did drive a white Astro van.
So
That was amazing, you guys.
And then, this was from the actual match. Here's our favorite spot right here.
oh yeah, we had a wrestling match.
Go Big Blue.
Now here comes the spot that we like. The plunger to his face.
I love it.
The guy that announced the show, he was like, This is a special match tonight. We're having the podcast guys come on. It's like a special it's a special match. It's kind of like a Special Olympics match.
This is how the match ended.
I was in the back with Jane, and Jane came out with me, and I was like, he just called our match a Special Olympics match, and I couldn't stop laughing.
I did this show in Fresno, California. 2, 3. Oh!
He hesitated on the thing, didn't he?
Why didn't you kick out?
Johnny was supposed to win. So
I can't believe the referee hesitated. I just didn't realize that.
I didn't realize that too.
Wow, Sean.
Show him some of the other skits, other stuff that we do here.
Yes.
I did this show in Fresno, California, and this woman brings me up. She's like, "Come to the stage. Is this guy Michael?"
Oh wait, I gotta show you this one too.
How do you say it? And I said Gilkison, and then she looks at me and she goes, "Well."
Thank you, Miss Snowden. This is why I took Johnny's mom on a date.
Oh, you have actual footage of the date?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm dropping her off after the date.
Have a nice day with you.
And I say to you.
Oh.
Mama! What you doing here?
Oh, he's just getting you're on Snapchat.
Johnny,
Yep.
hold up. I might be your new stepdaddy.
Oh! Oh, what are you looking at? That thing. Can I ride that?
Hell yeah, it's mine.
No
Yeah,
shit.
it's in my garage in my house.
Here's what happened to me. I ended up having to live inside a dumpster because of him.
So no, show them the whole. Show them the first. We're not even doing the
Oh, yeah.
podcast anymore.
Yeah.
We're just showing you our clips. But
Oh, here's my favorite.
Oh, sweet chin music.
that's the hallway. We do a lot of shit in the hallway.
Who is that guy? He looks like
That's
a,
B Money.
B
That's,
Money.
that's one of our cast members. He has his own podcast here. He's one of our guys that hosts his own podcast
Oh,
sometimes.
sweet.
Yep.
That
Hey.
was really good chin music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I told him that it was look good, and all thanks to me selling as well, because if I didn't sell it right, it wouldn't have looked its damn finest.
Good cinematography too, all around.
And here's one of our guys trying to eat a egg.
That's just
That's
Sean
spicy
Johns.
egg.
He's my original co-host. He's a big wrestling fan.
He's eating a spicy egg and a spicy pickle after.
What is it? What is it soaked in?
It's soaked in
Some hot shit. I don't know.
Yep.
We was at a wrestling show, and he's like,
Nice cake.
I like the pallets in the background.
"Yeah, I know."
And
right?
the ones to the left that are burned.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat this spicy motherfucker right here.
And then he gets the egg and
I wanna
the pickle.
burn-
It hurts him.
I want to
Man,
burn the rest of these pallets.
I ate one of those fucking pickles, and I thought my fucking brain was gonna explode.
Here's a good one.
This is Johnny.
Oh, that was a real connection. And that's right here.
Yep.
I am in the room where it happened.
Yep.
There's so many. You got to go back and watch the YouTube, guys. If y'all haven't seen the podcast, you got to go back and watch the YouTube and watch all of our little
Can
tiny
they
clips.
see this as they're
Oh yeah, this is on the. This is on the.
Oh,
this is on the
okay,
YouTube.
good.
Here's where he took my gimmick.
Look at this. Him?
I know you're just John now.
Oh, I'm wearing the chain. This is a chain.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what the thing was? Stop it for a minute, Johnny. So what the? Okay, so we have a podcast champion that has the podcast belt, and he
Okay.
takes it around and wrestles with it.
Oh, look, we got
Leon.
Oh,
Leon's in the house.
hey, Leon.
So we have a podcast. We have a podcast belt, and our champion has the belt. So our champion got attacked in the studio by another wrestler, and they had a wrestling match
Yes,
down
they
the
did.
hallway. So I was trying to get them so I brung the van up. You seen the van?
Uh-huh,
I was
yeah.
trying to get
Oh,
them.
right there.
Right here it is. I was
The
trying to get.
kidnapper van.
Yeah, this is their match.
Yep. This is where it started. Cause like
So I was trying to get them. I was trying to talk one of them into throwing Johnny into the. And everybody loves Johnny, so nobody wanted to fuck with Johnny. So I was like, just do this, and they filmed it.
yeah, they got scared. That got scared. Throw me to the van.
Come on,
What
I
are
had to do it.
what are the people in these rooms beside you guys?
They
think
never
of this?
come out. I don't even know if there's anybody in these rooms. Everybody up here does stuff during the daytime and stuff for us, and we're the only ones that do stuff at nighttime up here.
Are
Look
you?
at it.
How do you know it's not the Illuminati in those office
Hey,
rooms?
we're gonna join.
Yeah,
I wish they would let us know because we're trying to join.
Oh shit! We got a shitter. We got a shitter
Yeah,
match.
there's our women's
There's a
bathroom,
double
too.
trash cans too.
The women's bathroom.
The women's bathroom.
And now, this really hurts his back. He gets dragged all the way down.
Oh man!
It cut off.
Did it cut off? It was a
Here's what Andy did to me.
This is how it started the battle between me and him.
Oh again!
I get.
You just van ramping.
Yeah. And what's
It's a
great
van
is,
slam.
what's great is that we tried to get a wrestler to do that.
They wouldn't do it to Johnny.
He got kind of scared. He's
Johnny's got so much baby energy that nobody wants to beat up Johnny no more.
That guy right there was supposed to beat me up, but instead he's like, "No, I'll just put my belt against his face against the van."
Yeah, nobody wants to beat up Johnny no more. Johnny's such a baby face around here.
Keep recording. That's all you do, Andy, is record. What are we supposed to do? That's all you do.
I thought he was gonna beat me up.
Really got my ass kicked by Adrian Alexander, that dead dog.
Was he got you on Instagram Live?
Yep, he does.
Yeah.
Facebook Live.
Face on. Put your face on. I want Facebook to flag me. Adrian Alexander, I'm gonna kick your ass. Hold my glasses. Hold my glasses.
You making you hold the glass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick your ass, Adrian Alexander.
Right there, Johnny.
You had these people set me up tonight.
Is that true?
We didn't set you
No.
We never know who said. We
Yeah,
never
we still
came to the
don't know who
conclusion
did it.
of what happened.
Did you set me up?
All I know is that's what caused us to fight each
Yeah,
other.
we never solved the problem of who double crossed who on this. But
I did not. I can't.
It could have been a third party person.
it could have been Leon. I don't know.
Oh, come on, Leon. You wouldn't do that, would you?
Show him the clip of. We had the camera set up in the other room.
I
Show
like
him
how the thumbnails, the
Oh, yeah.
the belt on the face.
Show him
Y'all
the
got the clip
pussy.
of Sean slapping Chris Blade?
No, it's on a show. I didn't clip that. One of my other co-hosts smacked another co-host.
In
And-
the early days of the podcast. We had,
Yeah, it's on there somewhere.
We got this really fat friend named Dakota, and we had him drink half a bottle of one of the big gallons of ranch for like $50. He drank the whole fucking gallon.
$50.
15
God. Oh shit!
I think it's back-
You got that's
Definitely one of the
I think it's
grossest
back
things
towards the
I've ever
beginning.
that's
there,
why
Johnny.
I'm glad I'm back in Kentucky for stuff like that. Sorry, we gave him $50.
seen.
He's like
You're
$50.
right.
No, it wasn't even $50.
We
It was like
talking
$10,
$50?
wasn't it?
Who knows? He probably needed gas in his car.
Yeah.
That's
So
fine.
I had the camera set up in the other room, and I was asking Sean was in the other room. I was like, Sean, do something. We're gonna test the camera. Just do something, and well, I'll show you the clip here in a minute. He sings
be
a
right
song.
here.
It's funny as hell.
It should be right here because it's funny
The
as hell.
Canusis Crippler.
The Canusis Crippler.
That's probably what was happening until when he started singing that song. Where's that? Come on. I know that you're here.
Yeah. There it is.
I'm
There it is.
honored. I'm honored to wear the chain now.
This is.
It's me.
Is that Kramer?
I got a tight cock that hangs to my knees.
How can it do both?
I don't know.
I know, right?
It's me.
He didn't know I was videoing him.
And that's not even the full thing because he was singing about pussy, pussy. There's something about her pussy.
He would have done really good at the Comedy Store in the 80s.
Is this my car?
Yeah. No, it's not on. I'll turn it on.
All right, bet.
It's
Check,
on now.
check, check.
Let's get back to talking. We're showing you all our.
So
show
is
you
the
stuff.
Comedy
love it.
Store haunted? Because
Is
I've
it?
always heard stories of the Comedy Store being haunted. Do you have?
What's the fella that asked that?
that was
That was
me.
him. That was him.
Yeah,
Oh, that was
yeah,
you. Yeah.
He
Okay.
works at
Yeah,
UPS at
totally.
nighttime, so he couldn't be here.
Totally. Yeah. Totally.
I've heard hella stories. I know that you've been there. So, you got any first takes of it being like any creepy shit?
no direct experience.
I know that Bobby Lee and Joey Diaz have a bunch of stories that I've heard, and it's just
What-
about some like guy in a top hat named Gus that used to run the. He was like the security guard for Ciro's back when it was Mob Ran, when it was like the nightclub.
yeah.
Yeah, so I've heard that. And then we watched.
I saw the original wallpaper. Jeff Scott, my buddy, my AIDS buddy, was telling me that
Your AIDS
the original wallpaper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We was watching the fucking Ghost Adventure show on it, and I've done a lot of fucking acid in my day, and so in the fucking video, it keeps on like cutting back and forth, and I thought I was fucking tripping balls. Like I was like, what the fuck is going on here? It would be like, it would show like the feed of like a room, right? And then it would go and like cut back 10 seconds, and I'd be like, my girlfriend was going to sleep, and I was just like, am I fucking crazy right now? Or like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, okay. So in Northern California, I used to live in this gold rush town. Like it's actual gold rush town, and I did this monthly show there, and like presidents were there and everything. So anyway, people said that place was haunted, and during comedy shows, like somebody asked like during the show. And I was like, well, if it is fucking haunted, at least they're laughing right now. And everybody laughed, and the lights flickered.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, what? And it was all new. They tore down, they basically did like a bare bones, I forget what the word for it, but it was a renovation, brand new electrical, brand new everything. So, yeah, the lights shouldn't flicker.
Yeah, that's strange.
And behind the bar, they would run the hookers and money and gold in and out.
Yeah, right.
And that's where we did the show, was down there. So some crazy shit happened down there.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's my direct. And some Comedy Store people came through there. Steve Fury came through, and Chris Riggins, who's in my movie The Finish Line, available on Tubi. Yeah, go on Tubi. It's on Amazon also, but Tubi gives me more money.
So it's your actual movie.
Yes, it is.
You directed it?
Okay, cool.
I wrote it. I directed it. Sam was going to be in it, but he was doing Rogan.
Yeah.
Got a
So
Sam
I got-
Tripoli impersonator right here. You can
I
get
got-
him up there.
Yeah, that's Seb Triple E. You could have him on your show anytime.
That's where he got the idea of plunger fucking, is from your clip right there.
That was
The Nephilim come down and they plunger fuck our women. It's like, where does he come up with plunger fucking?
He saw Andy getting a plunger fucked, and he's like,
yeah, getting a plunger.
That's gonna be my joke now.
secretly watches the show.
He really did. He's
So I'll
like,
take over that show someday.
boys. The Nephilim were the original bad boys. Coming down, plunger fucking our women.
How many broads do you think have got fucked by a plunger, though? It has to be like over 1,000, right?
How many? I don't know, man. Like
There's
probably
They got those.
like,
You go in there and you see those plungers. You see the clear one with the little bubbles on the end of it.
Oh God, that's
Somebody's
got to
be fucked with that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The plunger handle. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
clear
Yep.
one.
Well, if you're in a threesome, you can
That's
have
up somebody's ass,
one
definitely.
inside the girl and the other one's like fucking the actual plunger type.
That plunger's definitely
I-
up somebody's ass.
I'm just taking a wild guess and guessing those things are in more dudes' asses
Oh,
than girls'
yeah.
pussies.
You're right. Yeah, that's up
Definitely.
somebody's ass.
Yeah.
That's like plunged
That's
to the
just-
wall and somebody's backing up to that son of a bitch. Right? Am I not right?
Yes, you're right.
I know what I'm doing when I go home.
Fun for the whole family.
That's why I like having gay friends, because one time my gay friend came up and told me about like this dude that allegedly loved to fuck women. He was always talking about fucking women, which is like a sign that maybe he doesn't like fucking women.
Yep.
But yeah, he was like, dude, this guy's asking me. And my friend was nasty too, like into like gay nasty stuff, like gay nasty.
Gay nasty.
And he was just like, dude, he was asking me some raunchy shit. It's like, really? It's like, yeah. It's like, I think he's like, that's what my whole thing. Just come out,
Yeah.
Like, fucking just do it. Who cares?
Yeah.
And if somebody does care, just get them out of your life anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you don't want somebody in your life that's like, oh, you like sucking dick or whatever. I mean, I don't, but whatever.
No,
if you
yeah,
do,
yeah,
who gives
if you
a
do,
fuck?
Who cares?
Who cares? Yeah, that's the Kentucky attitude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. I don't care. I think the way Kentucky guys feel is like, you're sucking dick? Well, there's more pussy for me.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I want all the guys in the world to be gay and not me, and so the pussy, all the other pussies rest for me.
One thing I've noticed about Kentucky is, and I've been a lot of places and done comedy a few places, and it's like everyone in Kentucky's hilarious.
Yeah,
Like in my hometown, there was like where somebody's like, "What's going on at McDonald's?" And somebody wrote, "It's a McMurgency." And it's like when I did my show during the pandemic here, it's like people watching. They're a tough audience.
Yeah.
And like when Bill Burr came to town, he was like, "I'm amazed at how smart the audience was."
Yeah.
And I think people like, and this is also
Where'd he go, to Yum Center? Where'd he go?
No, he did Singletary Center for the Arts.
Okay, yeah. Bill Burr
It's
was
like
there?
20,
Nice.
I don't know, 17, 18-ish, something like that.
Huh.
But yeah,
Surprised we missed that.
For sure.
but you know, like my point there is like, and this is also truth. It's like I tell this joke about like everybody knowing their hottest cousin and like fucking your sister and stuff.
Yeah.
It gets laughs everywhere. And the thing that creeps me out is like there's a lot of people out there that like low key want to fuck their sister but don't do it and respect Kentuckians for doing it. They're like, hey, they do it though. Like they're pretty awesome for doing that, but that's gross.
Their nickname for us is Kentucky.
Hey, you watch the ancient England. I really almost said ancient England, but like Game of Thrones, they're like fucking.
they're
That guy's
shagging their
fucking
fucking
his
sister.
sister or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But like they do that shit. The fucking reptile lizard
Yep.
people,
Damn
fucking
Illuminati,
undergrounds,
Fucking Illuminati.
Exactly.
Fucking
fucking their reptile sisters, and respecting us for it.
laying eggs and shit.
I didn't expect it to go off the rails this month. This is why my career is where it is.
Is that right?
It's-
In Versailles.
Hey, sometimes that happens.
So
Yeah.
what made you move back to Versailles? What made you come back here?
Oh, I'd say, you know, like
His sister was here.
depression and
Yes.
no,
Yeah, depression.
No,
My
no.
sister's here.
no, I
Got some hot cousins.
The
I just
KFC's
thought figured to
better.
come back.
fucking yeah. No, it's home, and it was kind of, you know, it's time for that.
So are you working the road from here, or are you just opening for Sam sometimes?
Yeah.
Are you doing it full time, or what are you doing?
No, I haven't been able to hit it full time just yet. I might do some other cities. I do have a show. I should
you told
probably
me your show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
should
should.
probably promote the
Yeah, you should.
November
November
9th
9th.
show in Versailles at the Woodford Club. If you go to the woodfordclub.com events, it'll be on the events page. You can get a ticket.
Okay, Wilford Club. I'm sure we'll be there.
But yeah, I'm kind of just taking it to that. Like,
are you just going to do how long? How are you going to do an hour, or what are you going to do over there?
No, I'm weird, man. Like with shows like that, like at the Holbrook, I really honed this in. I like to open it and do like anywhere from 15 to 30
Yeah.
because I feel like that's fair. Because like I'm taking the bullet. It's gonna take like 5 or 10 minutes to get their assholes loosened up.
Yeah.
Before I even get to the Canusis material.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna do like 30.
Yeah.
And Jay Wall's gonna be there
Okay,
from the
Jay
Louisville
Wall,
show.
yeah.
So
Heck
I'll probably
He's
put.
funny as fuck.
He's funny as fuck, great dude, and I'm putting him on my show. So he's
Danielle
gonna
You
do
ever
it.
met Big Dumb Chris?
Danielle's doing a show in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
She's at the Harrisburg Comedy
Yeah,
Club.
I need to
that
get
day or
her
something.
in here. I want to
Who-
get her in there.
Who was it you were
Big
mentioning?
Dumb Chris.
Big Dumb Chris. I've heard of that name, but I'm like so new here.
Yeah, we'll have to.
That-
get
Hey,
you,
we'll have to introduce
He,
y'all.
he,
Yeah,
he
I'd
hosts
love
a
to
lot
meet
of open mics and stuff, and he's been doing some stuff
At the Twisted Cork.
The Twisted Cork.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah,
And he's also a hell of a funny guy, too.
he's
'cause-
coming. He's coming here. What, twice? He's been here.
Yep.
Twice?
That sounds
He's a
cool.
good guy. He's funny as hell. He used to be a rapper
I'm-
before that.
I'm all about nice people, good people,
Yeah, yeah.
that kind of. I mean, it's getting weird. Like in the L.A. comedy scene right now, this dude hit a chick with a water bottle in the back of the head, like an aluminum. So
Oh,
a
man.
metal object. He hits a woman.
Yeah.
Like our Kentucky minds are exploding. Like a woman, a man hit a woman. And
Yeah.
it's like
That's-
wrong.
Yep.
But-
that's like an open invitation just to whoop somebody's ass.
Exactly. But in the LAPD,
I wish a motherfucker would around here.
Damn straight.
the LAPD can't do anything. You can't even press charges. It's because it's a misdemeanor in California or LA code or whatever it is
So
that
what
they
if
go
you
by.
what if you whooped that guy's ass
Same
You
thing.
don't get in trouble.
Well, depending. I mean, like
Depends on you.
Was he a minority?
if you break some bones, maybe.
Yeah,
like
if you did
it
felony
becomes,
against him, I guess.
if he's a gay dude,
Is
it's
he
a
voting
hate
for
crime.
Biden?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, if he's voting for Biden.
Harris.
But the worst part about it is he doubled down on it.
Yeah.
Like if he would have said, you know, like, hey, I'm going through some shit. Like I was going through some shit. Like Earl Skakel is a great guy. I went to shake his hand one night because, you know, we're like kind of friendly, and I went to shake his hand. And he's like, I gotta walk my dog. So that like made me mad. And then I did a spot at the Improv, at the Hollywood Improv, and then I was like, fuck it, it's my friend's birthday, I'm gonna have some drinks. And yeah, I saw him again at the store down the street, the Comedy Store. I just cussed his ass out. I was like,
Sometimes you gotta cuss motherfuckers out.
I mean,
Damn straight.
I was like, you can't shake my fucking hand. You like, I reached my hand out. I gotta walk my dog. It's like,
And guess
fuck your
what?
Yeah.
dog.
Fuck,
Like,
That's
fuck
all.
any dog. Like,
fuck
that
your
was a
dog,
diss.
Skakel.
You know what? That's the same thing for professional wrestling. They're
get-
big on you have to shake hands.
And you know what? I did.
charger?
I wrote him the next day, and I
Type
was like,
C.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm going through some shit. That's not like me. He knew that was not like me. And he's like, yeah, dude, if you had done that in the Comedy Store, you would have been banned. And even though I was drunk and going through some shit, I was like, well, that's why I did it down the street from the Comedy Store. I'm not going to cuss out a paid regular at the Comedy Store.
Exactly.
I'm going to do it down the street.
Fuck that.
Exactly.
And what
That's
I
what rebels do.
You know
But-
what? You know my name now, right?
But what I
Skakel.
said must have had some. It was bad. Like it was, and it was really cool of him to like accept it. Because in LA they don't, they don't talk to each other like that, or they actually do, but there's like no fighting. It's like that was a Callan joke. He's like,
Yep.
you guys from the South, you guys fight too quick. Like that bit. He's like, you got to tell them who your family is, who this is, who that is. But yeah, I was really embarrassed by that. That was rough.
I want to know about this movie you did.
Oh man, the finish line.
Tell us how you.
Yeah.
Tell us what you did, how you got it, and you wrote it, you produced it, you directed it, right?
I mean, basically like these fucking Hollywood pedos. I didn't know about the pedos, the Illuminati shit, the this, the that, the other. I was like, why aren't I getting casted? Why aren't I getting on? You know, like
You didn't suck any dick, is what you're saying.
I maybe, yeah, definitely, like devil dick though. I was like, I always knew it was sucking dick going on, but I didn't know that it was like devil shit. And it was, you know. So anyway, I'm like a do-it-yourself guy.
What's the name of your show?
I'm a Kentucky boy. Oh, the finish line is on.
It's on Tubi.
It'll be on Tubi. They give me the
not-
most money.
All right.
So
It's not
and I
on
don't
YouTube.
think- No, I went through a L.A.
Trailer.
There might be a trailer on there. Maybe not. I didn't put. I
Do
don't
we
think
have
I put
Tubi?
one on there?
Just download Tubi real quick.
It's on Amazon Prime too.
Did you have to pay for it on Tubi? Or is it
No,
like-
no.
it's
Watch
on-
the commercials. Let it run. Let your dog watch it. Like, really, just. I mean, it's really a great. It's
Maybe
a
we'll
nice
come.
little thing.
Maybe we'll do a show when we come in here and we'll watch it with you.
Do a
Oh, that'd be great. I
watch
could do a
along.
director's commentary
Yeah,
with it.
let's do it.
Because the scene that Jay Davis is in, Jay Davis has a show every Tuesday night at Yamashiro's in Hollywood. And what's cool about Yamashiro's is, because as a Kentucky boy, I was homesick out there. And a lot of people go to L.A. and they're homesick. Well, this dude was from Japan and was homesick and had like fucking lots of Japan money. So he built this sushi restaurant on top of a mountain. And you could see the valley, like a view of the valley and a view of Hollywood, which is like sick and insane. So anyway, Jay Davis has a show every Tuesday night there. And if anybody's ever in that area, get in touch with me. I'll get you free tickets to his show. He's a great guy. He's a really freaking
Davis.
nice guy. Yeah, Jay Davis. He was in, for any comedy nerds out there, he was in Tourgasm, Dane Cook's Tourgasm. He was on that with Bobby. This is Bobby's. Bobby
Lee.
Kelly.
Oh, Bobby Kelly.
Bobby Kelly. Robert Kelly, yeah. She's in it with that. There it is. That's my long hair and beard. And that's my buddy John Persky. We were racist lawyers on the Mixedist show.
So you had a beard and stuff, long hair and beard.
Yeah, it was my pandemic thing.
Okay.
Cause like
I grew my hair out like what last year, year before ago last.
I'm like extra. I'm working through this. I believe like everyone has a path and this and that. But like I was really upset because I got funding for a TV show with Richard Pryor's son, and we were gonna make it. And then they shut down every restaurant in L.A. They shut down everything, man. They killed us.
Yeah.
They killed.
They did. Me too, man.
I mean,
like,
they killed small businesses.
dude,
I
had a furniture delivery company, and I was doing really good. I was killing the game, and after it shut down during COVID, and then when I went back to build it back up, we got our own delivery people now. It's
Oh yeah. What is it? What is it that traffics the kids? I probably shouldn't say the corporation.
But they do.
Yeah, I mean it's so messed up. It's so wrong.
Yeah.
But
it's so easy nowadays. You just be like, "Hey, you want this Fortnite skin? I got it in the back of my van." And they're just like, "Well, of course I want. I'd get in the fucking back of a van for a Fortnite skin. That's just me." Does my kid get one too? Is it a buy one get one type of
so
thing?
do you have the Reese's peanut butter?
Bro, you could lure me in a van with a jar of peanut
They
butter.
be like, they'd be telling
Some
you.
Nutella. That's
Oh, no,
Yeah.
fuck Nutella. I need the peanut
I
butter.
like that Nutella. That's good. I've
Andy.
never really had Nutella until like when I was like 50.
Don't touch that Nutella inside that van. We won't see you for a long time.
I know, right?
You know why? Because they'll be canoodling.
Well, why you think I got vans, man? I got 2 vans. I'm fucking.
Those kids look like they had been.
I'm
kicked
fucking
They'll
out.
probably
se-
take your
I'm
van.
selling 5-year-olds left and right, man. Fuck, man!
is
It only
that?
takes like a fucking a 6-pack, like a little miniature bag of Reese cups, man. You can catch a bunch of them.
Shit, I'd,
Exactly.
I'd
You
sell
you
my
set
kids
snares.
for some country boy beer.
You set snares,
Yeah. And you know what? You're like a
snares.
jack of all trades because
So what
here's
was
your
this?
movie.
Now we're
Plus
going to
comedy
watch a
and
little
singing.
bit of this, but
Well,
we want to have a director's cut of
Yeah.
this.
What I figured was, you got to do it yourself because no one, other than Sam Tripoli, who gives me opportunities to perform, you have to make your own way, and I had to learn business and that everything's transactional, like even comedy shows, like you have to. What's really been a blessing to me is I've always been nice to everybody. I'm always uplifting to everybody. I'm always positive.
Yeah,
And like
not everybody is.
Like
That's
like
true.
like with XG, he was actually afraid to do comedy. He's like, no, I'm not. And I told him, I gave him the tips. I was like, hey man, like if you're afraid of this, do this. If you're like, we help each other out. Yeah. So he did my show. And I got to see him open for Sam in San Francisco at the at Cobb's Comedy. 800 people.
Hell yeah.
They're screaming his name down the street.
Yeah,
And XG.
that's the first time he did in front of 800 people.
No,
No,
my
no,
show,
no.
and it was 5 people.
Oh, okay.
It was Brett Erickson,
But
who's
everybody loves
Carrie's
XG.
boyfriend.
XG's fucking awesome.
Well, that's what I saw in him. I was like, dude, just fucking do it. Just do my show.
Yeah.
And George Perez encouraged it. Side Dick Eddie encouraged it. I mean, he had people encouraging him. And I think I was just the straw that broke the conspiracy theories back.
Yeah.
Because he was like, okay, I'll do it.
Leon wants
And-
to do some stand up.
And he got a taste of it because he was like, oh, man, I don't know if I could do your show. And there was like 5 fucking people. It's a Hollywood.
Dude,
it's a
like-
Hollywood show.
Like 5 people can be like a fucking 100 people to you. It's like
Yeah.
if you're scared, it's 5 people. it's just-
Well, that's the thing. You have to do it like you're talking to one person.
yeah.
And like the one show I did, it was 2 writers from Ballers, from HBO's Ballers.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh shit. But I mean, really, you have to be real. I was doing stuff about shitting.
That's when
and
you have to be
being
clutch.
vegan, and
Yeah, you gotta be
it wasn't
clutch.
real because
Yeah.
they were like, "Oh, you don't shit like that. When you're vegan, you get nasty farts. You weren't talking about your nasty farts."
At least they're not canoosing.
Oh man!
So is this a documentary? I can't tell because it's up and then the sound's down. But is it a documentary? Or is it like story based?
No, it's what they call in the biz a narrative, which means a feature film, which means there's a story. It's fictional.
What would you say your character was?
So the character I play is Billy Baker, who's a slacker who gets his act together when he starts driving monster trucks. This is Chris. Chris opened for Dave last September in Rupp Arena.
Oh, okay.
I was in fucking Tijuana, Mexico, in a dope ass hotel room. I was
You
like,
seen the
"Fuck,
donkey
I
show?
wish I was doing that." What now?
Yeah.
You seen donkey shows there?
Donkey shows? No.
Everyone knows donkey shows at Tijuana, Mexico.
Oh, those. No, I stayed in the hotel room, man. I was like, I'm not. I had some tacos that Tony Bourdain recommended.
Nice.
So Johnny has a twin brother named Fandito that comes here. He's a Mexican wrestler. Fandito that wears a mask all the time.
Yep.
So
And he lives.
he lives in Taiwan. He lives in Tijuana, and he
actually had donkey shows.
He actually
I
runs
love
the
it.
donkey shows, and he's the Tijuana heavyweight champion.
They're better drivers in Tijuana. I shit you not. You're driving around San Diego. These fucking assholes suck
Is
at
this
driving.
the guy that was over there with the bald head? Is that the guy that opened for you guys up there at Never Say Die?
In this thing?
Yeah,
No,
that was him.
No one from that. So
him. They're there.
no, that's Willie Madison. He's a great Northern California comedian.
Yeah.
And
You had them all come here and do stuff here in Kentucky. Is this in
Not-
Kentucky you're doing here?
not yet. No, this was filmed in Gold Country.
Okay.
We're going to have to do
California.
a.
So that's in
director's cut
California,
talk
right?
About this.
Okay, so this is interesting. The way I decided to film the whole movie, I decided to do it like my favorite director's Tony Scott.
Yeah.
Days of Thunder, because he set up 3 cameras. He got all his angles with his cameras. He get the individuals and the 2-shot, and he did no more than 3 takes. And he said, if you can't get it in 3 takes, I'm not going to get it.
Yeah.
It has his whole philosophy and his beautiful cinematography. So that's how I decided to film this whole movie. I said, Chris, we're going to improv it. Because Chris opens for Dave. He's a regular at the Comedy Store. He's like one of the fastest paid regulars. I say, you know what? I could sit in a fucking room for 2 weeks and just write and be funny.
Yeah.
But I won't be as funny as what Chris is doing. So I just told Chris the situation. I was like, look, I'm really bad at selling cars. You come in, you want to buy a car, I fucking talk you out of it. And we did it. We did it in 3 takes. We did this scene right
wow.
here.
Okay.
And just fucking hilarious.
So
and you
was the
capture
movie-
that
was the-
naturalness.
Was the whole movie improv?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hell yeah.
Because
I did-
that's probably the way. If we made a movie, that's definitely what we would make. Our whole fucking thing here is improv. We
She's
fucking
so
have
funny,
nothing.
yeah.
We write down nothing. We
So-
just improv everything.
My friend from Kentucky out in Hollywood, he's from Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah.
He gave me feedback on my first script. I wrote a script. And then it's like, okay, you got a lot of work to do, buddy, but here's how to do it. And I did it. And then I did the next one. And he starts asking me questions. He goes, let me see your outline. I go, outline? He's like, oh, okay, here's your first lesson with filmmaking. What's worse than writing a bad, well, no, fuck it. I'm fucking it all up with my words. But anyway, he said, look, you don't want to write a 120-page bad script. You want to write a 2-page bad outline.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he said to me. So outlines were everything.
So you have like points that you want to hit in the story,
Yeah. I mean,
and then you go off you just improv the rest of it.
I don't hide the secrets. This guy, you know the movie Blank Check? Remember
Yep.
the Disney movie?
I know about it.
So the guy that wrote that movie, his name's Blake Snyder, and he wrote a book called Save the Cat, and he breaks down how all film and movies are the 3-act Greek play structure, Shakespearean, all that stuff. So yeah, this is actually Kevin Costner's old office right here. It's
Hell
in
yeah.
Burbank. So anyway,
And it's Act 1 as well.
yeah, so this is Act 1. This is actually the old world right now. And this is the end of the old world because he's about to take me in the office and fire me. So, yeah, I hit all the points.
So what's the
All
three?
the
What's the
steps.
3 steps? What do you know them or?
Yeah, oh yeah. So, like, your first 10 pages or 10 minutes is the old world. And then 30 minutes, that's the end of Act 1. You begin your love story and you start your character story. And then the end of Act 2 is your all is lost moment. It's like it's not all going to work out. And then the last 30 is your resolution.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
A hero's journey.
yeah, your hero's journey, but it's having a resolution.
Kind of like The Godfather. It had 3 acts, and it was all building up towards Michael Corleone taking out the other families.
Oh man. So my buddy in this movie, she's from Kentucky and she was married to Paul Sorvino, and he told this story on a podcast about how Francis Ford Coppola invited him to a party, and Sir Paulie's wife at the time, she was pregnant, and Coppola wanted him to fuck his wife.
Oh.
Like and then he got
Wow.
mad. He got mad at him. He's like,
He wouldn't do it.
He's like, I'm happily married. My wife's pregnant, and you want me to fuck your wife? And he's like, yeah. And he got offended. He got mad, and he said that's why he didn't get the part of Sonny.
Oh wow.
Because he was pissed. He was like, I would have been a great... Like, people don't know that Paul Sorvino's... Well, people who know, but he is an amazing actor. He stopped Scorsese in Goodfellas. Scorsese's like, you're not giving me what I need. And he goes, no, stop. Get the camera, look at the close-up. And he goes, you see that right there? It's a tear in my eye because I'm so sad about Ray Liotta's character.
Yep.
And you just had the one tear down the eye. And Scorsese was like, damn, you're right. And there's a video of Scorsese saying that at his funeral.
Hell yeah.
That they played the video. So anyway, like with my short film Flip Mode, I tell that story in the fucking short film.
Okay.
And very few people watched it because it's low budget, low quality, or whatnot.
But those are some of the best kinds of movies, too.
Oh, man. They are the best. Because if they're funny, it's about funny and laughing and being funny.
Exactly.
And when I ran it through the film festivals, you get people, cinematography.
Well, if it's good enough, you don't see the mistakes and the shitness of it.
It's like
you,
the
You
Trailer
look-
Park Boys. You ever watch the Trailer Park
you
Boys?
look past it.
When I was in Canada, I was there with the one dude. I was getting Subway, and this guy next to me in line, he goes, that was fucking Artie from Trailer Park Boy. So, oh, cool. I think it was the guy with the glasses.
Oh, Bubbles?
But they're funny.
Bubbles.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the shit. I grew
They're
up on that
funny.
shit. I fucking love the Trailer
Yeah, that's
Park
funny
Boys.
as fuck.
But yeah, totally. So I took with this film, the backstory with it is I went to the San Antonio.
What's the deal with the chair being upside down?
I have no idea. That's Tony's. Shout out to Tony, UBN Go Studios. That's his office. Used to be Kevin Costner's office. But yeah, shout out to that.
That's a nice little side piece for you to look at.
Speaking of that, is my wife. That's my
your wife?
side piece. Yep.
Your side piece?
Very.
Nice.
She taught me so much about acting and so much stuff because she actually trained with a guy in San Francisco who trained under Stanislav and like the methods and shit. So I'm like a nerd about acting, and I've done a little bit of stuff, but I've never done theater, and you really get your acting chops in theater. But I do stand-up comedy and say doo-doo and connect with the audience
doo-doo's
and that
the
kind of
best.
shit.
Yeah.
But I feel okay.
Anytime you get a chance to say doo-doo.
So yeah,
Excrement.
just to finish. Yeah, excrement. That's a good one. But to finish my story, there is the San Antonio Film Festival during the pandemic. I went there, and I saw these guys, and they made a really good. It was great cinematography. It was great editing. I say, you know what? I'm gonna ask these guys if they want to shoot a feature with me.
Heck yeah.
So I asked them, and they were like, fuck yeah. I was nervous that they wouldn't want to do it. I said, look, let's do this. Let's make this movie. And they said, yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So
I want to do
did
a
it.
movie. I want to do a movie about coming up with the money to put a Macho Man statue in Lexington, Kentucky.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be a
You
damn
know
good
what?
one.
Oh, that's my
Because
buddy.
he's from Lexington, Macho Man. Like he wasn't from Lexington,
No.
but he started his wrestling career here in
Buddy
Lexington.
graduated from Brown Station, right?
Yeah.
up the road.
No way.
Yeah, ICW.
We gotta do it,
Yeah,
dude. I have mixed feelings about Lexington. Like so many. There's like some snooty,
yeah. There's very snooty people here, but
very
then,
snooty.
like there's this whole underground of like rappers and singers and comedians and podcasters. This is whole underground, and I want to get everybody together and do like and start this whole fucking underground entertainment system here in
Grassroots.
Lexington.
That's how it's gonna work.
That's right.
Yeah, getting everybody together. We've already done it with the wrestling. We brought a lot of the wrestling people together.
I love it.
And we want to bring the wrestling in with the comedians and the music and everybody together and just like
Well,
let's all work on the same page.
What somebody boiled it all down to is we're all artists at the
Yeah,
end of the day.
independent.
Not to sound like a
Independent
douche,
artists.
but artists,
Yeah, independent artists. Like we're all doing our own shit. Like we do this
Even-
podcast on no budget.
even podcasting is a performance art.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like you coming in and asking about it's a performance art because you're asking a question, you're fueling the conversation.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's a total thing.
That's what's happening with all of us. We're having a
And this whole
genuine
thing that we
conversation.
do
You
here.
guys are doing God's work, man.
This whole
Appreciate
thing we
that.
just let happen, and we just let it happen. Like he comes walking in the door and sits down. We just
It reminds me of the old days, Rogan's podcast, like when the ones that Tebow was on, episode 87.
yeah
Like him and Red Band, we call him the Pod Father.
Red band.
Yeah, just
Hey,
doing those.
His name got stolen by someone recently too. The nickname of the Podfather got stolen by the guy that said this.
Anyways,
That guy stole the entire thing.
He Rick Roston, huh?
you guys go
Yep.
on your
Yeah.
Jeez.
Calling himself the Podfather.
Oh, that's my buddy Dee Dee Sorvino. She's wearing Paul Sorvino's hat right there. That's
Heck
Paul's
yeah.
hat. He had just passed away, and she was very committed to being in the movie. Good buddy from Kentucky.
Yeah.
She's on the November 9th comedy show.
Heck
Oh, cool. She
And
is.
she mourned her husband, Sir Polly, for a while.
Is she
It was
from
a
Kentucky?
Yeah, Perry County.
Okay.
And she married John Schneider, and they're traveling around the country doing like honeymoon stuff, and they're in love. They went through some hard stuff, and I'm very happy for them that they found
Yep.
somebody to work through, because he lost his spouse too,
Yeah.
and it's got to be a tough thing. I've never been through it personally, but
We definitely want to have more stand-up comedians come and join us on the podcast.
Sure
more.
do.
yeah, that'd be. I
Like,
mean,
we do TA. He comes in here all the time. He's a local comedian, and then
And a hype man.
and then
nice.
Big Dumb Chris is kind of here, and then we've had James Kobe.
Well, now Big Dumb Chris called Big Dumb Lyle.
Yeah. Wow. Big Dumb Lyle.
Hey, he's basically using his first name because Chris isn't his first name. He's like, hey, y'all, I'm going back to being Lyle.
Yeah.
You just call me Big Dumb Lyle.
Ah man.
He's funny, dude. He'll bust a fucking freestyle for you. He can rap.
Yes,
that's
he
Like, he
can.
used to be a rapper before. He tried to be a rapper before he started being a comedian. So he's really cool. And then
That's
What
what I
do you
want to
hook for?
crowdfund next is my short film about a rapper and country artist who ghostwrite for each other.
Oh, there it is.
That's what.
a lot of fucking we think that Tyler Childress is a lot like very lyricist.
He's definitely a rapper.
He's definitely a rapper.
Fucking, in my opinion, Johnny Cash is the first white rapper. That fucking
Ooh.
Wholesome City Blues, that's the first white rap
Yep.
song ever fucking made.
That's my favorite song.
Because he's rolling around the bend. He ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Like, that shit's rap to me. Like,
Yeah.
maybe just because rap was like my first love in music, everything
totally
to me is
right.
kind of rap. Like
Yeah.
every time I listen to country or
You can see the
literally
hip hop and
anything,
everything.
it's just rap music.
exactly.
He definitely.
Dude, you were told. So another cool moment I had that you just reminded me of. I went to my buddy's studio in San Francisco, and he had this guy call in, and we had the coolest conversation about jazz music and improvisation and rap music.
Yeah.
And then the host was like, I gotta cut it off. And it was
Big Dumb Chris.
Carlin.
Yep.
So who I was having that conversation with was what's his name? I can't believe I'm so fucking tired right now. What's the Carlin guy's name? How am I? George Carlin.
George Carlin.
Yep.
George
George
Carlin.
Carlin.
It was George Carlin's brother.
I forget names all the fucking time. I don't know what my deal is either. Big dumb Chris.
That's when he was busting the rhyme for us.
Yeah, he busted around
Oh
downstairs.
yeah, I can already tell he's got flow.
Ain't shitting when I say I stay toe up, fitting that I'm rare, but there should be more.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting in a cloudy room, banging rocks together like a fucking baboon. Need a plane to go to the moon, done, slowed up, puffing on them gas fumes.
I like that guy.
Yep, that's part of Man Cam. Another cast member.
Is he twerking?
Yes, he
Watch
is.
it. He keep like does he twerk on the wall? He like look what he's
Yeah,
doing.
there it goes. He's twerking on the wall.
We have fucking dude. I have fucking idiots around here, man.
I fucking love this.
Yeah, we have so much fun here, man.
Yes, we do.
I love it.
That's literally him. Like, this is him on one of our friends.
Oh, he went on
podcast.
Stuck in Static, didn't he?
Yep, he has been on there before.
Yeah.
And what
Before
is
he came out to ours.
There was a podcast here in Lexington called Stuck in Static, and those guys were pretty cool too.
They
But
don't do it anymore.
they're not doing it anymore. No, I seen Brady. Yes, I seen Brady.
Brady's gonna be part of ours.
He's gonna join our podcast. I seen him like freaking a couple weeks ago. Brady's the one in the CM Punk shirt.
Yep, that's Brady. That's our son, by the way. We went out to his podcast, and he's like, "Oh my god!"
He said me and Johnny tag teamed his mom, and he came out.
And when we were out there, he's like, "Oh my god, I think you two might be my dad."
It does kind of look like an amalgamation of y'all two. Like if y'all combined
Yeah.
into one.
He's
Brady,
even wearing
yeah.
our
Yeah,
glasses.
yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, he's even got our glasses on. Yeah, I think
And-
I'm gonna,
and he
I
got
think I'm gonna start
the
making
pictures
everybody
up
wear
here.
these glasses when they come on the podcast. That's why you can tell the podcast crew from the actual guests.
Yep.
Everybody with the glasses on is the crew.
Yep.
The guest has no glasses on.
But then we got the other crew that
Is his
has
hair
no
long
glasses
there?
on.
Is Big Dumb Chris's hair
Well,
long
hey,
there?
I
Yep,
brought
it is.
I brought these. You ready? You just
Hell
want to
yeah.
see how I do woke shows?
Yes. Let's see it.
Hell yeah, those are
There we
awesome.
go.
Those with the chain, dude.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the look right there.
That's the
This
look.
this is when you go east of La Brea in LA.
Those are cool.
And
I actually like them.
then a bunch of woke people see you be like, he's making fun of us. He's making fun of us. Someone crucify him.
They don't crucify nobody. They hate Jesus.
Exactly.
They might peg you to death.
They're pegging.
Oh yeah, they definitely would peg. They're
No,
like
They're
we
gonna
need a goon.
they're gonna come after me in the comments, all smart and stuff. Like,
They're gonna beat you with a
not
cucumber.
here. Not here. Not on our show. You're not.
you know what? I do have, while I'm wearing these glasses, I do have a bone to pick with Shane Gillis's fans because I thought it was bullshit that he got fired from SNL. But when
Yeah.
he did get fired from SNL, I had this bit about, like how important food is. And like you can make, and when you make fun of food, it's like you can't handle it. Like people lose their shit. And like Chinese people, you can even make fun of their dicks. You're like, oh, you suck at driving, you got tiny dicks. And they're like, oh, whatever, that's okay. But then you do the food, and they're like, whoa, my mom makes that kind of food. Like we're gonna go after you now because it's the food. But his fucking fans like wanted to canusis my balls off into my comment. It's like really mean shit too. They're like, dude, you should like kill yourself. Have you ever thought about like doing kids' birthday I'm like, guys, I'm trying to do a fucking bit here. Like these really fucking alt-right guys, they're douches too.
Yep.
The fans, Shane
They're
Gillis.
like, stop your comedy. This ain't funny. I'm offended.
Yeah, I don't like what you're saying. Like, you're part of the problem.
And they're like, I'm gonna cancel you. But guess what?
I know.
You can't be canceled because there's no such thing as cancellation parties.
Can't cancel me on the wrestling
Exactly.
podcast with Nice Guy Andy and the
Exactly.
crew. Can't
Exactly.
cancel that. I'll put the belt on. I
That's
will
right.
put the belt on.
And many have.
If you think you can come after me and my belt, you got another thing coming. Leave the glasses
Fire
on.
slam. Oh, look, beat down. Oh, turn you up.
Oh, this guy's dance moves.
Alright, you bring this little son of a bitch in here?
Uh-oh. Oh!
Oh, snug kick too.
Shit, little bastard. You think I was just
Here's some slaps. There a referee in the hallway?
Yep. We have a.
Yeah, that's Kramer, the
Official.
referee.
Yep.
That's all you gotta say?
Look out.
What the hell?
That was a snug ass fucking kick.
Oh, it was.
So Cam was one of the he was one of the Michael Jacksons in the Thriller Parade.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was the first one and the werewolf
Bring this little son
transformation.
of a bitch in here?
Oh!
That's from a different angle. That was a snug kick. Oh, look, there's Carlos doing his thing, and Cam's up there just repeat everything he says.
Hello, everybody.
No,
Y'all are fucking terrible people.
no,
They're gonna...
we were paying
I-
respects to him.
the
He
glasses-
wanted us to film.
Is he gonna be on there tomorrow? Is Nick gonna be here?
Yeah.
tomorrow? Nick's gonna be here tomorrow.
The glasses,
Yeah, it's gonna be
the glasses are gonna save me from my Chinese accent impression I did
That's
earlier.
right.
tomorrow. This is Nick. He's our music guy. He's gonna come in here tomorrow. He's gonna hear here tomorrow.
And that's one of the songs that he's been doing.
He's
He's like Post Malone and Jelly Roll combined,
This is
except
my,
better.
This is my youngest son.
Like better.
This is my youngest
Yes,
son. Right.
better.
Watch it. He's number 24 there.
Oh, he's gonna get back and fucking canoesis that quarterback.
Yeah.
Watch it. Yeah. Watch it.
Oh,
Watch
he's
what he
ducking.
does.
He knows he's screwed. Yeah, you're about to get that fucking. Oh, he's taking the ball. He's fucked the asshole.
He's
Going for the ball. And go, what happened? You
And then he
you're just gonna
runs off with
stare
it.
and look at him? Oh, he's grabbing and going.
Yeah.
Look,
That's his
the
first.
referee's-
That's his
referee's
first
running with him.
touchdown. Like as a football player.
Grabbing and going, baby.
Look at them 58,
Oh, he's
58
gone.
strides.
Yeah. He's gone.
58
He was so
strides
proud of
catch up
himself,
to him.
man. He was fucking amazing.
That is awesome.
He had. I had to go to the 8th grade night tonight. He was. He was nominated for homecoming king.
Where's he gonna go to high school?
Bryan Station probably or Douglas
Sweet.
maybe like they're all recruiting him. So
Oh,
all the high
great.
schools are recruiting him. So we don't really know what he's going to go.
Nice.
You know what pisses me off about Hollywood is Post Malone's got a song saying that he's a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he's got a record contract.
He's a
and
billionaire
fucking
almost.
billionaire, and he's a loser.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like what a fucking lie! He's a liar.
He is a fire. He got tattoos on his face, and he's like, I'm a loser, but I'm making millions.
Oh yeah, I love that vest.
Thank you. I'm going to be bringing me back a new one.
What?
This is she's part of our podcast crew too. Her name's
Sweet.
Jane.
Calamity Jane.
Calamity Jane. She doesn't. She
That
lives
was
down.
when I had the mustache
She
shaved
lives
off.
down in Russellville, and this is
Priscilla.
Priscilla. She's our resident psychic.
Beautiful woman, too.
People living on it, Martians
And she's a dancer.
I do believe there's a human
Yes.
body.
And she shakes
I don't
them.
know
Whoa.
if I subscribe to
What is
this.
she
I can't
talking
say
about?
or I don't. So I'm not
Astrology.
Astrology,
a
and
but I'm not a round person. So I do believe
she's awesome.
Wow.
She'll go fucking deep. This is TA.
What months were you born in?
October. This is TA.
And I was
I
born in
just had a
December.
birthday like
When?
December.
December.
I just had a birthday a couple weeks ago.
Are you a Sagittarius or Capricorn?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Well, when I was at
Sagittarius.
the show, my birthday was the night before,
What was your
October
sign?
11th. Libra.
Libra. Interesting.
Nice. And when was your birthday?
July.
Oh, you're a Cancer.
No, I'm a Leo.
July 31st.
Oh, you're late.
Yeah,
You're
gang,
late.
gang,
July
baby.
31st. Yeah.
You do need to do stand up.
Yeah, and I'm fucking I'm Leon, so I'm a Leo. My
Leon
name's
the
Leo.
Leo.
Yeah.
I wanted to name him Leon Lexington, but his mom wouldn't let me name him Leon Lexington. But
You could
that's
change
his,
it.
That's his nickname now.
Change it now.
Yeah, you're
Fucking grown ass man with a sick ass mustache.
Thank
can be
you. Bro. I've
whoever the
got
fuck
so
you
many
want.
fucking compliments on the mustache. It's crazy.
Oh, here it is.
It's
the
dope.
dumpster.
Johnny lived in the dumpster.
What's funny is
Johnny.
that What's funny is that we didn't plan this at all. This was off the cuff. We got there. I was like, "Nah, fuck it. We're gonna film something."
You know what I like is your gold chain's gone and your vest is gone.
Well,
yeah.
Somebody swiped it and threw you in the dumpster.
So when I threw him into the van, the storyline is when I threw him into the van.
Yeah.
The cops showed up because we was outside filming.
Yep, actual cops.
The actual cops showed up. They rode up with their lights on because they thought we were fighting, and they started laughing at us and everything.
And
I was
we
like,
got a picture of him handcuffed, posing as he's handcuffed against the cop.
I was like, "Will you cuff me? Will you cuff me?" And they're like, "No, but we'll let you." I said, "Can I sit up against the cruiser?" And yeah, I'll take a picture. So I sit up against the cruiser like I was going to jail. And so he put me in jail, and I got out of jail. And I got my lawyer to take his gimmick from him.
Yes.
He's Superfly Johnny Lee, and when I got my lawyer to take his
I
gimmick,
became just John.
he became just John, and I gave him all his stuff, and I gave him the orange shirt, and I took all his stuff and started taking his mom on dates and stuff, and just fucking with him.
He swears up and down. I tried to kill him with that double knee.
Yeah, we practiced the wrestling. He came up with all these new moves in the ring, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, Johnny?" I was like, "I swear he's trying to kill me."
I got the forearms just like we playing. I got the stomps.
Oh,
just
he
like
did
we
all this,
playing.
but then he made up all these other
Actually,
fucking.
I did chop him, but that's because in that heat of the moment, I was like, "Fuck
Who-
it, I'm gonna chop
I-
this thing."
I just want to know who Leon's coming in to help. Like, who's Leon gonna
Fuck
hit the
both
chair?
of them. Yeah. Fuck both of
He's
them.
gonna hit
Yeah.
both.
No,
of them.
he was taking Johnny's side during
Yeah.
the thing.
He
He's
takes Van
kept
Dil's
saying
side more,
he
though.
kept saying Johnny was the dad he never had.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do a movie. With
But
these
nah,
guys,
I don't
these
really, I don't
characters.
fuck with Johnny right now because my boy Fandito's in town. So.
Oh man, come on.
Is he the Tijuana guy?
yeah,
Yep.
that's
And he recently posted a bill where he said that he's going to challenge
Yeah,
me.
you-
He's accepted my challenge to have a sit down.
yeah, you piece
Oh.
of shit. You better hope he doesn't come in here and fucking blast your
That's right.
ass.
Oh, come on.
This is Ramirez.
That's Mankind's music because he's based on Mankind style.
I mean, that's a real.
I have an idea for a movie.
That's confidence to wear the glasses under the head.
You know, like the territory days of wrestling, like not before like wrestling got big, but it was like town to town. You go town to town.
Yeah.
A good movie I think would be of a traveling territory wrestler that he hops territories, but before he's about to leave, he murders
this
somebody. So once he hops to the next town, everybody's searching the fucking town that he just went to for the killer, but he just keeps on hopping towns as a territorial wrestler, and everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? I feel like that'd be a good idea for him.
Yes.
I know they're doing something similar to that about like a cult, but I just think that fucking ruins it.
When Sam Tripoli saw me with my beard, he said I could murder somebody, shave, move to a different town, and be okay. That's a direct Sam quote. That'd be actually a good movie. It's kind of the Hollywood mainstream stuff would say to pull the murder out. Maybe like he does a bank robbery or a nonviolent crime
that
instead.
would be cool too, either
Yeah.
way. But like a movie where the guy's just hopping from town to town, posing as a territorial wrestler, but he's actually just a fucking
There's the
monster.
better angle of it.
Yeah.
Here's when I took
Dude,
I took his gimmick.
This is Sterling right here.
Just John now. By the way, you can't even use the NNY on your name, so it's just John.
NY.
You got sued by the Northern New
Yeah.
York.
And then he made me take off my damn shirt. I was shirtless the whole time.
Where'd you just go chain it? What the hell?
Hey, that's a very good chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the silver one you got on.
Oh, I got a silver one.
Yeah.
Yep, I got the gold
Look,
one
I
at the
took
house.
his jacket.
And now watch this. He takes the shirt too.
Ah, take that shirt.
It's property of the nice guy's property.
The things I do for comedy.
I posed topless in my award-winning short film.
Hell yeah.
And guess what? I just gained a bunch of weight, and I entered my short film into the Barrymore Film Festival in New York.
Yep.
And they put my film is in the thumbnail. It's you can vote, so it's me shirtless and like fat and shit. Thick is what I like to say.
Yeah, thick. Is
I'm
better.
thick now. I love
Play
myself.
correct. Yeah.
And then you go down, and it's Ralph Mouth and Potsy from Happy Days. They had not worked together since Happy Days.
Really?
And they did a short film together. So I know for a fact that they saw me without a shirt on
Hell yeah.
to vote for their, and they won,
Nice.
of course. They won. But like,
Watch this clip.
so yeah, I understand the art of going topless. DX shirt. The
Yep.
camera guy has an original DX shirt. Oh,
Does that be money?
Yep, that's B Money.
dude, that is such an awesome
You
shirt.
take a hell of a fucking bump. I
Thank
couldn't
you.
fucking do that. If I've like even as a kid, like falling on the trampoline, I couldn't fucking fall for shit.
Thank you.
And if you don't
I
like
prepped
it,
myself
you
too
could
for it.
suck it.
And then I stayed laying perfectly still after.
I like how the guy looked at his phone after the punch. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm going to watch him get punched in person.
He's like, I
now
gotta
I'm
get
going to
this
look
shot.
at it on him.
Man, I tell you what, bumping into the van was my highlight because what it
Oh,
was
man.
is that I had to rely on Andy to grab me, and then I had to throw myself into the van, shoulder first, so I can make that noise.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna have to get out of here soon. Probably in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna be done in about 10 minutes anyway.
All right,
Yep.
awesome.
And you know what?
Nice Crocs, by the way. Those are some cool Crocs.
Oh look,
Been down by the trailers and I tried to convert the wires and get the grills.
oh, and look at that. We got so many wrestling clips of our friends. That's
There's Aaron.
wrestler. Yep,
Hey!
there he is.
All right, everybody, we have a huge weekend of wrestling. Me personally, I'm gonna be.
He was excited when he heard that you were gonna be on here.
Hey, that's awesome. He's a great guy, man.
He is. He definitely liked that, and I believe that he's gonna be tuning in later.
Oh, cool.
And then I'm gonna post it onto Spotify tomorrow night.
Yeah, he'll tell you about that bass drum bush.
Hell yeah! And look, there's our champion with the kids, because the kids love him.
You don't really know.
That's like 70s Michael Jackson jacket.
Yes, it is. Look, there's my shirt.
The pod.
I said, you always try to shine.
Oh, I do shine, brother. I do shine. I mean, look at this shine. It's a black shine, but it still shines.
Ice cream. Is that ice cream joint?
Dude,
Yep.
I'm fucking fiending for a peanut butter milkshake. I have been for weeks.
Weeks?
Yes, weeks.
Yeah.
Been fiending for a peanut butter milkshake.
Dude, you got to get one
I do.
stat.
Yeah, bro.
Get one tomorrow at least.
Oh, watch this
No
one.
later
It's a
than
hot-
tomorrow.
It's Hot Crystal Williams. I mean,
Johnny
Crystal
had a
White.
hard on for 3 weeks after this.
Oh, I did. I mean, she had some sexy titties. She was revving up on me, though.
Yeah.
I thought she wanted to take me home. Because I was giving her the most attention. I mean, look at that body.
The
That's the
camera.
real star.
The
Look at that ass.
The camera guy in the beginning just had the jugs in the
That was
shot.
me.
Yep.
Just the jugs, no face, no legs. It's just jugs.
Hey.
The jugs
It's like
had to
floating
be the most
jugs.
cool.
Hey, I know what gets views, man. I know what gets views.
And look at that, shaking those titties too. And she did rev up on me a lot. I mean, look at that, she rubbing her ass against me.
Is she single?
I don't know yet.
You didn't ask her if she was single?
Hey,
Johnny was just.
He's a
probably
gentleman.
not.
Would you go on a date with her if she was?
Hell yeah, I would. I'd be shooting my shot.
Do you think she's listening
Yeah.
to this show right now?
She
Shot
might
a-
be.
Shot a shot when he got home.
What would you say to her right now if she's listening?
I tell her, hey baby, give me a call. We'll go to Red Lobster.
Oh! Red Lobster.
That's
It's gonna
right.
happen. I'm gonna manifest it.
That's right.
I am a Leo. There's two Leos on
Gang,
both
gang.
ends here where we got manifesting
That's
energy
right.
towards
And then-
that
then
happening.
when's your
that-
birthday?
That like Priscilla
August
said,
13th.
August
makes things
13th.
happen.
I'm July
It's gonna
31st.
happen. July 31st, that's my best friend Reggie's birthday.
Bruh.
He's
Yeah.
July.
When I was like in high school and shit, we had a week long. It was like from like the 25th up until like August,
But
at least like
that
August 10th. Every one of our boys had a fucking birthday, so it was just
Yeah.
party straight for 2 weeks.
It's Leo season.
Yep, Leo season.
SZN. SZN. Leo
Oh, well, look at this
season.
one.
Is this the one where he says he's fucking his cousin?
I think so. he gets so horny for Sean.
Sweet home out.
Get out of here. Subscribe.
One of these, he says, I fucked my cousin.
Helping you to pull them on your belt. Shut up.
Listen, hush.
Oh, wow.
Are you listening? I need a cousin.
He needs a cousin to fuck.
Is this the one?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm Sean John.
Those kind of look like Sean Jones.
I just realized it does look like Sean John. It's not no guy. You traitor. You traitor.
Oh!
He's like a puppet.
Sean don't have a mustache.
And I'm Sean John.
Sean Jones.
I think we need to make a GoFundMe to get a ceiling fan put in here. It's fucking toasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they
You
got
would've
one
thought-
on
you
me.
would've
We
thought
could have
that
opened the.
would be
We
cool.
could have opened the. You can open the.
Well, if we're about to close up, I ain't about to.
What you?
Hey, you! Got the dress!
It's a kill.
He's sassy as fuck, isn't he?
He is. He got that sass in him.
He do got that sass.
Got that sass for the ass.
What's up? Hey, no hard feelings about last time, but is there? Yeah, there's no hard feelings. No hard feelings.
Where is this?
This is that
Rep
rep arena.
arena.
No
Right, W
way.
collision.
You know, you said you did acid at Rupp. I've dropped mushrooms at Rupp.
Whoa.
Yeah, at the top,
did-
at the top fucking level. You know where the
Was
bleachers are?
was it a basketball
No, it was
game?
at Tyler Childers.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was fucking wild.
We get in all the wrestling shit for free.
Yeah.
Was it good mushrooms? Was it a good trip?
I mean, I fucking tweaked hard.
This is
I'm
So
more
it's
of
a
an
good trip.
Yeah, it was a
That's good.
I'm more of an acid guy myself, though.
Whoa.
I love dropping fucking acid. I haven't done it.
We
in
had
many
shrooms on the
moons.
podcast before, and John Gibbs
Oh
like,
yeah.
you guys should,
We were
Delete that?
We were like here like fucking like here take these shrooms, man, and they're like. One of the guys called, you guys are live. I was like, oh
really-
shit.
This really is the early days of Joey Diaz and Joe Rogan and Punch Drunk, and I love it.
I fucking love Joey Diaz. That's my fucking guy.
You gotta just grab your balls.
God damn it,
and salute the
cocksucker.
flag.
Bro, he fucking.
Oh, this is one of the first.
Grab your balls. Salute the salami.
What is this,
Salute
John? What
the
is
salami.
this?
Say your prayers.
Oh.
oh yeah, the beatdown.
This hallway fight.
God.
Yep, and he chose him down steps too. I ain't got that red jacket right now because Dwayne Davis
I thought that was you for a second, Johnny. I was like, you did a hell of a fucking
know, right?
roll. But I do gotta get out of here. Not gonna lie.
You leaving?
Yeah.
Oh, we've been on here 2 hours anyway, so.
Yeah.
Has it been 2
It's been
hours
2
already?
Yeah, it has.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
What time is it? It's almost 11
It's
now. Isn't it?
10:57.
I gotta get Johnny home.
Wow.
Johnny turns into a pumpkin after 11.
Hey, sometimes you got family that's strict. They be like, you can't be out past that 11.
I'm wishing I had that pumpkin spice latte now.
Yeah.
I was hesitating around 3:30 or 4 or so. Do they know we record at nights? Oh, that kid.
That kid,
Well, anyway.
like he flips, like there's a clip where he runs up and says like, "Are you Andy from the Nice Guy Andy?" No, he's like, "Nice Guy Andy podcast. You suck," and then he takes off running.
He's gonna be on here soon too.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna get them and his dad on here. They're gonna be saying, "Nice Guy Andy podcast." You guys, said,
Oh,
look,
there-
there he is, Michael Jackson style.
Well, fuck it up.
Look at those shoes. Oh, he can cut it. I'm glad he's doing that on tile, because he would cut a rug.
Yep.
Holy shit. That's some real talent there.
Yep. Oh, there. Show the other one
Which one?
over there.
Oh, this one outside.
Yep.
I feel like he was doing a
Go
Corey
back.
Feldman impression there of Corey Feldman doing Michael Jackson. Yeah, Michael Jackson would go to the record store. He'd sit in his white Astro van, and he would see what records people bought
Yep.
because he couldn't go out anywhere.
Watch this.
Yeah.
It was nice chatting it up with y'all.
Love it.
Yep.
Love you, man.
Love it.
See you, Leon. Leo.
Well,
season.
guys, this is the Nice Guy Andy podcast. At this point, I let everybody tell everybody bye. Leon, tell the people bye.
Thanks for having me, guys.
You're welcome.
Goodbye,
Reach out to
everybody.
me on Instagram if you want some comedy tickets or anything like that. Happy to help.
Hell yeah.
November 9th.
Maybe we can give some away to some of our.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be cool.
Guys, go onto the podcast page over the Nice Guy Andy podcast page on Facebook. Like, share, comment on the comments. We are we are
It's a
monetized on Facebook, and that's where we help
kick
pay
you
the
side
bills.
side
Go
nuts
over
to the
there
feet,
and
start
please
reacting. As a retaliation
like,
for that.
share, comment on the comments, and go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. And go onto our Instagram and subscribe too. If you're not going on Instagram, please go over there and join us on the Instagram because we are going live every week on there now too, and we're just showing the guest at that point. So you won't see us, but you'll just see the guest and whatever he's saying. So if you want that view of the podcast, go over there and check it out. This view right here will
That's
be.
right.
It will be on Facebook later on too. So when we do share it, it goes from Instagram, it goes over to Facebook, and you can watch it over there too. So, guys, you got anything to say, Johnny?
I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in. And if you're not having fun,
You're not getting none.
damn, Skippy.
Hey, tell everybody how to find your movie. Go over to Tubi and watch Michael's movie.
The finish line.
We're on Amazon also, but Tubi gives me more money. So
Tubi gives you
check
more
us
money.
out
Fuck
on-
Amazon. Let's watch it on Tubi.
Yeah.
That's right.
Watch the ads.
Yeah,
Thank you in
watch the
advance.
ads, and that way Mike can make some money off his movie. And
right.
hopefully he'll help us make a movie at some point.
I got to shout out Dale Watson, Country Music King. He did the music for it. So if country fans, you like that part. But yeah, let's do it. Let's make a movie.
Hell yeah, we will.
And hopefully, you guys, if y'all are big fans of Michael, he'll be around us more here at the studio. So
I'm coming back.
yeah, definitely. Whenever you want to, man.
Thank you. Thank
you
you.
have
I'll
some-
be back.
Yeah, definitely. It's a home
That's
for you
right.
I feel at home here. This was really great. Thank you guys.
Hell yeah.
Nice Guy Andy podcast.
Oh, nicely.
Records Radio.
If he keeps popping off at the mouth, I'm gonna be his daddy.
That ain't what your mama said.
Those were expensive shoes. You know, that diamond is custom made.
This is a Zodiac. I'm telling you now, meditate, elevate, and dominate. Do it with the Nice Guy Andy podcast.
Hell yeah. Thanks, man.
Anyway, you guys go on your little
And his
rinky-dink
DJ plays
bullshit
characters inspired
podcast.
by Marlon Wayans.
Oh, cool.
From a movie that he saw when Marlon Wayans going crazy instead of funeral home and his break keeps on trying to make him leave and he keeps on coming back and just screaming and crying on the guy. So he decided, hey Bob Blade, I'm gonna do this to you. And Bob Blade at the show gave it to him. He came, so he's like, Bob Blade, stand over here, come over here. Comes over there and he grabs him and kissed him on the cheek and Bob Blade. And then as he sit down and comes there, he's screaming, someone get me some baby wipes, someone get me something to disrespect my face. God, they ain't left me some rabies. We always have fun with this studio.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I wish I could get in here more.
That guy had some more with you too.
Yeah, I want to start doing something. It's just, I won't have to bring the fucking kids here.
I got
Have them on the show.
I got the
Sometimes
podcast.
I bring them.
Yeah, he does bring them sometimes. I got the studio at my house too. So mostly, if you want to do some stuff, do it at the house, and that way your mom can watch the kids. And you can come over to the house too sometimes.
Dad, you know what I'm saying?
Love you.
Thanks for coming. I mean, shit, you're welcome here.
Oh
Anytime.
yeah, you're fucking.
You are. Thank you.
Where's the marker?
Oh yeah, we do need to use sign the book, right?
It's a Sharpie.
Sign the book. I think the marker is probably in the hole there.
Oh, here, let me get a photo of everybody real quick.
Yeah, we'll get some photos too.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, alright, very good. Alright, here we go.
Let's get another one over here. We'll usually bring people over here, get a selfie here, sign the book, and then we'll take some pictures in the other room too.
Sweet. You guys really do it right.
Thank What's all about? Alright. You sign this. This marker's something.
Choose this one.
Yeah,
You could have one something. I don't know what happened to it.
Right, here's another one. Here's another one. This one works good. I don't want you to sign that book.
Here you go. Sign it. Vegas 1023. You got the lift this one?
Yup.
Fucking sing it again. We gotta get Sean to sing more.
Yes.
Hey, Kane, what's up, buddy?
Hey Cam, what's up, buddy?
You don't like my singing? Oh, motherfucker! You son of a bitch! I'm not gonna tell you. Alright.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Don't like a butterfly, seem like a bee. Look at this. 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 Look at this.
You want to come over here?
Yeah, come over here. We'll get a selfie.
Oh, yeah.
Give us a whole snap.
Yo, Leon did it. Or, oh, no.
Yeah,
We're
come
all
over
doing
here.
it.
We'll get over here.
Come on, John.
Ah, sweet.
Hell yeah.
Let's take some pictures in
That's
there.
right, brother.
Stop. Why is your
You want to take a picture of yourself here now?
I'll take. You guys are asking the wrong person. I'll take pictures all night.
Want the bell?